underneath the living our vision so clear. Dark Lord Jack Daddy, knowledge supreme. Bobby A1 needs mountain dream Lord. Scuba camera haunting our show. Together we reveal the fear we bestow. Jump scares and monsters looking in the dark. Gore and more team ready to embark. Thrills and chills, we embrace them all.
And what is going on, Gorehounds? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the Gore and More podcast. I'm your not so mean fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing the shit show in. However, I do not bring the shit show in alone. For with me, as always, are my beloved horror homies, or maybe not. I'm not really sure. Started off, we have the Dark Lord of Knowledge. He is alive.
You do a great. I do a great impression of a hot dog.
That's right. Oh yeah.
I was trying to be a corpse.
Meat popsicle. So yeah, the Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, all the way down from the Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Christmas.
What's up, bitches?
We have Lord Scoopacabra, the Dean of the Deceased, the host with the ghost, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
Hello, motherfuckers.
What's up? Silex, how are you, sir?
Silex, what's up, buddy?
I don't know what that.
It's one of my Twitch buddies.
Nice.
It's weird that the emotes don't pop over to this. And we have that meat mountain, or we like to call him that killing machine, Mr. Bobby Baloney Amone.
Good evening, assholes. We're over halfway through August.
Yes, we are. And it's very sad. But that's okay, because spooky season's here. Spirits is open. It's official.
Yeah,
So, fucking A. Today we are talking a Brodie Kane pick. And that is 2016's The Autopsy of Jane Doe. This is one that we have mentioned numerous times on this podcast. And ever since that, it's always like, well, somebody's got to put it on the list. Brodie did that. Thank you, Brodie.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited not only to talk about this with the boys, because we kind of chirped here and there, but Chad's never seen it. So we've always kind of been a little muted on what we wanted to talk about as to not obviously spoil it.
Which I really appreciate, because I was totally fresh. Like I knew a little bit about this movie going in, but I avoided as much as I could about it.
Nice. Did you watch it before you did show notes?
Yes.
Good deal. That being said, no, I'm very excited to talk about it, especially here at Chad's point, Brodie, everybody, obviously. But before we can do that, we're going to do what we do every week, and that is discuss what we did or maybe did not do this past weekend, week, whatever the fuck. So, Mr. Vasquez, love the new setup, by the way, once again.
Thank you, sir.
Fucking A. How's the pipes feeling, brother?
Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Slice of Life.
Fucking
Very
A.
nice.
Thank you, brother.
I still need to put some padding up on this side of the room because it's still kind of echoey in here.
It's all right. I'm loving the stuff underneath you here, like the little split what is these figurines and everything. We got a little Jason action going on back there.
It's looking good.
Bobbleheads and just little things to liven up the back, you know.
Solid. What's up, Gene? Welcome,
Hey,
sir.
Gene.
How's it going, Gene?
Always love having Gene. Chad Daddy, how the fuck was your weekend, brother?
Not too bad, It's been nice around here, so I've been swimming in the pool as much as possible. I want to get as much pool time in as we can before we get to close it down. Excuse me. Aside from that, I watched some good movies and stuff. Like, I'm sure we've all watched the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth by now.
I have not.
No,
You haven't?
I have not.
Buddy. Oh, buddy.
It's
that
solid.
might be tomorrow for me.
I would say I like it better than Romulus, easily.
Oh, so far, yes. I'm excited to see where they go with it. But so far, yeah, definitely.
Dude, you get a Xeno right from the start.
Well,
Like, it jumps right in. There's a xenomorph. There's some kind of weird. There's a lot more going on than just the xenomorph we've seen. A lot of dangerous shit going on.
I just hope it doesn't pull normal show format, and it pulls you in with the first couple episodes, and then it teeters because it's got to give you some bullshit
Filler.
backstory.
Yeah, you got to get some filler.
Right. So you're going to have 2 to 3 more episodes of that bullshit. And then by the end of the season, it's going to bring some shit that they brought up in the first episode that you've been waiting for the whole fucking time. I don't know, man. Just give me a 3-hour fucking movie. Like,
I think you'll be intrigued by this. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
It's only 4 episodes, ain't it?
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 10 episodes.
I thought it was only 4 because when you go to Hulu, it has it listed for when they drop, and there's only 4 episodes on there.
Maybe they're doing half and half. Maybe they're doing the other half in like November or something.
when's Hulu get X'd or X'd, whatever?
It's
gotta be soon, right?
Just by the end of the year sometime. That's all we know.
Yeah,
it is pretty funny, man, that like they drop one of the like they're probably best fucking written shows or driven shows, and they got shit canned within the same fucking week.
Yeah, no shit.
There's going to be 8. The season finale will be scheduled for September 23rd.
Oh, all right. I gotta get up on that.
So aside from watching that, I did Superman hit digital on Friday, so I sat down Friday morning and watched that.
Yeah,
Damn good movie, really solid, really loved it. I can't pick between that and Fantastic Four. They're
Really?
both so good.
That's fair. No, yeah, man.
I was gonna say, you know what? You got to go Superman, but he wasn't the only character in the movie because he too had a great.
See, I want to go. I want to give the edge to Fantastic Four just because they built an entire world where just the Fantastic Four is there. They've been there. They've been the only superheroes for a few years. They did a lot of world building, a lot of lore given, and I like the soundtrack better.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
That.
I don't know.
The Fantastic Four soundtrack was way better than Superman.
With as awesome of world building as they did with just that singular team on their Earth, I have to give it to Superman for building a world where we already have all these metahumans that are established. I
like how it built
already.
it in text.
Yeah.
Like right in the beginning. It's just like, you know what? This is what it is. There you go.
This is what it is. You don't need backstories.
That's what I liked about Fantastic Four. They gave you little vignettes, little snippets of what they've done.
No, and that was solid too, because that was a good introduction of us like, all right, man, let's bring you up to speed. They kind of both almost did they did it the same way, but in a different form.
However,
yeah, they did.
Superman does get the edge for having the hottest women.
Yes, it does.
Easily.
Well, yeah.
A lot of beautiful women in that movie.
I mean, Sue Storm.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying
she is.
Fantastic Four could have been one step up given Vin Diesel. You had perfect ad placement for that shit. You fucked that up. I don't know, man.
So
Superman to me felt more like, because they were both about family, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I liked Clark's struggle more with like not dealing with his family.
I guess I fucking loved Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner.
Oh, dude, perfect.
He was fantastic.
He was great. At the end,
you something about the hair?
At the end, when he's fucking taking in all those tanks and everything, and they're all middle fingers. Oh God, that was hilarious.
So there was a tweet or something that said, or he said something in an interview that he gets the most fucks in this whole movie. And I'm like, it's a PG-13 movie. You're only allowed one fuck. And I when you saw that scene, I was like, oh.
And I've heard he gets to drop a lot of them in the Green Lantern series that comes out too.
Yeah, he does.
That could have been what he was referring to also.
Ooh, okay. Series, huh?
Yep, it's gonna be.
What? I thought Peacemaker. Isn't he going to be in Peacemaker?
I heard Peacemaker season 2 is all canon to whatever the fuck's going on with
this. There's Peacemakers in Superman.
I thought Hawk Girl and Green Lantern or Guy Gardner were going to be in Peacemaker season 2.
Maybe.
I think so.
Personally, I like Chad's what exactly he said first and foremost about the movie. What you said, what you thought about the trailer versus what you said thought about the movie.
The dog?
Yeah.
That's great.
He's such a good boy.
You watch the trailer and you're like, oh, Krypto's the goodest boy. And then, oh, no, he's not. He's terrible.
Like, he's asshole,
he's worse
dude.
than my dog.
He's in his terrible twos.
And then you see Supergirl.
Then
and
you
you're
see
like,
Oh,
Yep.
makes sense.
Now we understand.
He's her dog, not his dog.
Dude, I can't wait for her movie. That's gonna be a fun.
That's gonna be
so
much
anyhow, watched that. Watched Alien Earth. Did some gaming with the boys, and then took the kids to a trampoline park. Had some fun.
Nice.
And I'm really excited to talk about this movie. So let's move it along. Scuba Thief.
Right.
Let's see what I'll do this weekend. I didn't really do much. Hung out with the boys on a little bit of Phasmophobia. Was gonna game with John on Saturday, I think it was. Was it Saturday when I was like, yeah, let's play some Helldivers, woo! woo. And then as soon as I
You
sent
fell
the message, I fell asleep with my phone in my hand. I was out. And that's because Mel was like, you want to take a nap with Charlie? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to go play some video games, see if the boys want to play. And as soon as I fucking sent that message, I was out. Like my eyes closed. I fell asleep with my phone in my hand. I was dead to the fucking world.
How long was the nap?
It was a couple hours, man. It was a
Hell
damn
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That just made me think. Years and years ago, my friend Jody, she used to text me in her sleep. I'd get these texts, and it'd just be like all gibberish. Like, what the fuck? Then I get a message for 2 hours later. It's like, I'm sorry, I texted you in my sleep. That makes sense.
Keep texting. Damn. All right.
So, Mel got to stream yesterday. I've been pushing her to get back on her Twitch and start streaming like she used to back in the day. So she got to stream yesterday. We played some Phasmophobia with a little inebriated Bobby on Saturday night.
Holy shit, was that
holy
funny.
shit, that was the funniest shit ever.
I don't
my
remember
God,
much of those matches.
You had us rolling,
Bobby had
dude.
us fucking laughing my stomach hurt so bad. I was laughing so hard. Because we were joking about how he was going to win at Phasmodome because he was going to play better because he was wasted. And sure as shit, he almost won the first fucking match because Chad died, then I died. And we were like, what the shit? How did it just come down to Brodie and fucking Bobby? And Bobby's oblivious that I even put it on the Phasmodome setting.
Yeah,
He's
I'm grabbing everything else. I'm like,
he's taking pictures.
While the ghost is hunting because I didn't tell him that I switched it because we were going to fuck with him. We went to the new Grafton. So he just started grabbing equipment. We grabbed everything that we usually grab, our incense and our lighters and our speed sticks. And fucking Bobby's just walking around taking pictures and we're laughing.
The best part of that was Brodie told him that we were playing Phasmodome, and Bobby still goes over and starts taking pictures.
Yeah, he didn't even.
You want to know why? The thought in my head was this: oh, I might as well get points for this.
But you don't. You don't get points.
So that was Saturday. But Sunday, Mel got to stream. Silex, I actually met Silex through fucking Mel, through her Twitch or whatever, and
oh, nice.
He told us yesterday that he is going to Halloween Horror Nights.
Fuck
when?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, when's he going?
I don't know when he's going, but he was like, let me know what you want.
Oh.
I'm going to get you something. As he was reiterating right there, told Mel to discuss with me, figure out what we want from there. So I got to see what they got, because he was asking me my thoughts on the Terrifier franchise, and I had just so happened to be wearing a Terrifier shirt. And I was like, you know what? This is Mel stuff. You guys want to talk? Y'all can hop on our stream tomorrow. I'll be live on my Twitch. So
I'm going September 19th to the 22nd. So
oh, you lucky bastard. And then we watched this movie last night, and I did also watch Alien Earth, which I wanted more. I really wish they would have just dropped everything in the first get-go.
No, that's good that they spaced
I'm glad
out.
they didn't. I'm glad they didn't.
Dude, but I am so accustomed to just binge watching everything that comes
Yeah,
out.
but that's a bad habit.
Yeah, because look at what happened with King of the Hill. Now I got to wait until God knows when to watch the
they should space it out. And you know what? Now that
it's better.
Listen, man, we've gone back. Everything's gone back to cable anyways, man. Just get it spaced out. You got commercials. So now you got to run to the pisser.
But dude, it was such a good show from the opening, man. It gives you that original Alien vibes just from the ship and the way that they set that world up. And then they give you something completely different. And it's great though, because it doesn't really stray from what we know of the world that is in Alien. It just gives us new stuff, and they're building on lore. And so I'm excited to see where it goes. It was really cool. There's a lot of cool alien creatures in it, not just xenomorphs. So we're introduced to a whole bunch of different.
So how long did it take to get to the black goo?
They haven't.
It'll come up.
Well, yeah, Ridley Scott's a producer, but
yeah,
what I like is the fact that we've been, led to believe all this time that Wei-Yu is the ones behind like everything, like they control everything. They don't.
Nope. There's 5 corporations.
Yes.
Yeah,
God.
there's 5 in total. So
but isn't that the whole like? Never mind.
It's very Peter Pan-ish. Very Peter Pan-ish. Very, very. It's literally like Peter Pan set in the Alien universe.
And it works.
And it works so goddamn. It sounds dumb when I say that out loud, but it works so fucking well.
This
The
is
first episode is called Neverland.
Alien, correct?
2 years before.
Okay.
This happens 2 years before what happened to Ripley.
See, I thought by like Aliens, and I could be wrong, but I thought like that's when Wayland Yutani did full corporate takeover of all companies. Or am I missing that up with something else?
Okay, so there was never a name given to the company in the first Alien movie. It was always just referred to as the company.
Right, but
Yeah.
So we didn't even know about Wei-Yu until
and I could be like pulling that shit from like a book or something too. I don't know. Like
Could
I
be.
feel like I've read that read or seen that somewhere. But
I mean, it doesn't matter because in the future they're bought out by Walmart anyway.
Yeah.
yes.
And then let's see. That was it. That was pretty much it, man. And then we watched this movie, and I was absolutely fucking horrified. It's not my first watch, but this movie is one that leaves me very, very unsettled every time that I've seen it. This is probably my third or fourth watching it, and it always leaves me very, very unsettled. And we'll talk about that later because I rambled way too much. Bobby, let's hear about your awesome birthday weekend, baby.
Yeah, dude, tell us about this. John, you got to hear about this birthday party they threw him.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to Bobby, he failed to mention last Monday that Tuesday was his birthday. So, Bobby, happy belated birthday!
Yes, happy birthday,
all
you
of us.
asshole.
Which we already
I
told you
forgot.
happy birthday. The Gore hounds needed to know that it was your birthday. God damn it! So, happy belated birthday to the Meat Mountain. He is now finally 21 years old and he can legally drink.
Actually, I'm only 12 if you reverse the numbers.
Well,
that's all right.
you're a big ass prepubescent fucking teen.
Ants. All right.
Thank you.
What was your birthday? What was your
my-
birthday party about?
My weekend was great. Friday night played with the boys a little bit. Saturday, so basically I had a big pizza party for a lot of people, whoever could make it to my house. And Rebecca got me an ice cream truck.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like
Now, but when I say an ice cream truck, it's not like, oh, here, you get a cup, you get this. No. I got a cup that was about, this bottom deep with 3 scoops of ice cream and all the toppings. There were people walking over with, like, here's the cup, here's the ice cream above it. Like, we ordered it. We had enough ice cream for about 28 people.
Nice, dude.
It was fucking. I got 2 things. I got a big fucking cup of ice cream, and I got a Fruity Pebbles milkshake. Oh, it was fucking phenomenal.
I've had one of those before. They are so good.
And we had Pete.
Were you handing out Lactaid for the after? Like,
no, that's on you, man. You don't bring it. That's on you. It's on you.
Fuck it.
I didn't need it. That's for sure. We had pizza, buffalo chicken pizza, meat supreme pizza, grandma pizza, peppers and onions, plain, you name it.
What's grandma's pizza?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's grandma's pizza?
We call it grandma pizza, but it's a margarita pizza, but it's actual fresh mozzarella with more garlic and sauce and more basil than like a regular
grandma pizza. I like it. Okay.
And fucking,
oh my God,
Jesus Christ.
That's not real, is it?
Yes, I've seen it. It's a video.
You know where I saw it first? Is Mike Cakes. Do you know who Mike Cakes is?
Why does the name sound familiar?
He's that dude that's always like, sir, and he's always like sweating his ass off.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it's a video made to promote Freakier Friday. So she's basically acting out Lindsay Lohan in her body. That's why she's all
exposed. Oh, that explains it then.
But she's in her 70s too, right?
68.
I feel awkward feeling that way about a 70-year-old.
Don't feel awkward, baby. If it's there, it's there.
This is what we call a gilf.
I feel like that's beyond gilf, dude. I feel like that's great grandma.
It's a good gilf. A good gilf. She's a good gilf.
There's a stutter in it, dude.
Anyway, so that was Saturday, and then we were playing beer pong and flip cup, and then we were playing card games inside. I was drunk as fuck. Everything that I bought alcohol-wise went, and then I was going into my own liquor cabinet. It was great. It was wonderful.
Hey, Molly.
Happy Monday, Molly.
Hey, Molly, Gene, Brody, everybody.
Yes, everybody.
So then Sunday was me and Rebecca went and looked at some houses. And then we went back to her house and just relaxed and had dinner with her family. And that was it. It was a chill weekend with my honey, my friends, and family, and everything. If I could have had the Gore boys there, I would have, but I would have had no place to put yous, unfortunately.
Sleep on the
But
floor.
Yeah.
it was a good
Me and John
weekend.
sleeping back to back, with the in between barrier. We're used to
Oh
it.
yeah, dude.
There you go. But it was good. I had work today. Now I'm off till next Wednesday. Going to Aruba this coming to Wednesday as well.
Hold on, Bob.
And yes,
That's not in the path of the fucking hurricane that's coming, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Just double checking because there's a huge giant fucking category 5 that's like
We've
building up.
we've already been keeping an eye on it.
Okay,
By
cool.
the time it gets up this way, it's way past. And Aruba has like trade winds, so they don't really get very much done to it. So
All
but
right.
we'll be good. And then I watched this movie, and I'm excited to talk about it too because it's one of my favorites. John,
Oh, let's see. What the fuck did I do this weekend? I didn't really do shit, man. I had Saturday. I took it fucking easy breezy because Sunday I worked some overtime, so I did a bunch of gaming. Fucking played everything, dude. Fortnite, Tony Hawk, fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Helldivers I played this weekend, waiting for Scoobs.
like where the fuck?
No, it was
did you
good.
go?
It was a good time though because I already pre-ordered Helldivers on Xbox, right? And seeing that this is, think about whatever you want, but hey, I'm giving it money to Arrowhead. So this is the third time that my family has bought this game. So I got it on PC. The wife has it on PS5, but now we're going to get it on Xbox. But with Xbox Game Share, we only have to buy one copy, right? So I was like, yo, this is the last time we're doing this. Let's get the fucking Super Edition. So then that way I get actually a point points for another, pass and yada, yada, yada. So I'm very excited. But no, it was fun playing the other day, man, because I haven't played in a minute. And I sucked ass. I played on a very low level by myself against the Luminants, and I was just not prepared for whatever the fuck was happening. So
sounds like us with the new Grafton.
It was I was just like, okay, there's shit I did know, but just enemy types, I was just like, oh, okay, fuck you then.
The stingrays.
Yeah, dude, and those little fucking, like, I don't know what do you want to call them, those floating diamonds.
Yeah,
it'll spot you and shit and launch the flag. Like, fuck off, dude. So no, very excited for that to drop next Tuesday on Xbox, dude. So did a little bit of that. What the hell else? Oh, so the wife and I doing another movie chain, or now that we finished Final Destination, which last Final Destination was fucking awesome, dude. I gotta say, like, mad props to that if you guys haven't watched that. But we're doing Insidious now, which is like, But I feel the second and the third one far outshine the first one.
Yeah,
that wouldn't take much.
It's been a hot minute.
No, it does. You're right. You're not wrong on that, Chad. But I will say, like, we just finished the third one, and I was just like, dude, there was a jump scare in the third one that legit got me. I was just like, oh, you motherfucker, dude. Like,
you know what I think it is it's for me, because Mel and I, went through Insidious a few months ago, and for us, it was following Elise's story. We didn't give a shit about Josh and the kids. And we were more intrigued in Elise. And then when they start giving
that's
you
the whole
more
fucking
and more,
movie anyways.
Yeah. So I think that's why those are better, because it's actually a character that you give a shit about.
Yeah, but that third one's kind of fucked, dude. Like that poor girl in that, man, she gets like just
fucked,
wrecked, dude. It's ridiculous. And no, they're solid. I'm interested to see where 4 and 5 go. It's interesting that it's getting better, but sometimes series do that. You know what I mean?
The last one's the worst.
Yeah.
It goes straight to Poop Town.
It goes straight to Poop Town. It's just kind of redundant at that point, and it jumps ahead so far that you're just kind of like, I don't really care about y'all anymore.
I'm a little scared that's how Conjuring Last Rites might be too, but we'll see. We'll see, right? That's coming out soon. But I'm ready to talk about this fucking movie. I've seen it a few times. Was excited to watch it again, and we are here to talk about it right now. This is once again a Brodie Kane pick, so Thank you, Mr. Kane,
Yeah.
for
See.
I won't even say making us watch this, but having us watch this, I should say.
Yeah.
Who wants to take the plot rundown?
You haven't done one in a while.
Me? I feel like I've already been talking enough, but okay. That's fair. Okay, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, released December 21st, 2016.
Wait. You have a pick next week. Scoobs, you take this one.
Thank you.
All right.
I was gonna tell you to do it, honestly.
Well,
but-
I was gonna have John do it, and then I was about to message Chad to let me do his part since he has behind the scenes.
Fair enough. Do it.
You know what I mean? So
Go ahead.
go for it.
Continue
Go
on.
for it, John.
All right. While investigating the murder of a family, Sheriff Sheldon and his team are puzzled with the discovery of a body of a stranger buried in the basement that does not fit the crime scene. He brings the corpse of the beautiful Jane Doe late night to the coroner, or at late night, I'm sorry, Tommy Tilden, and requests to have the cause of death until the next morning to have the answer for the press. Tommy's son, his assistant Austin Tilden, is ready to go to the movie theater with his girlfriend Emma. However, he decides to stay and help his father with the autopsy. Along the stormy and tragic night, they disclose weird and creepy secrets about Jane Doe. Directed by Andre, I apologize, I'm gonna murder this, Urvedel. Jesus, I apologize. Troll Hunter, that was a solid movie. And Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Have not seen it.
I like
Same.
it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Written by Ian Goldberg, The Nun 2. Trash.
They're horrible.
And Fear the Walking Dead, I do not know. Richard Naing, Fear the Walking Dead, and Eli. That's pretty good. Produced by Rory Aiken, Watership Down, Monsters, Dark Continent. What the fuck is that? All right. Fred Berger, Longlegs, and The Monkey. Eric Garcia, Anonymous Rex, Alexa, and Katie. Ben Pugh, The Courier, and Mortal. Bobby.
Starring Emil Hirsch, Speed Racer, Prey as Austin Tilden, Brian Cox, X2, X-Men United, Trick or Treat as Tommy Tilden, Ophelia Lovey Bond, Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Man as Emma Roberts, Mike McElhatton, Game of Thrones, Justice League as Sheriff Sheldon Burke, Olwen Kelly, Winter Ridge, the Grand Duke of Coruscant as Jane Doe, Jane Perry, Cyberpunk 2077, RoboCop,
Nice.
Rogue City as
Nice.
Lieutenant Wade.
Yeah,
Parker-
video game shout outs. Fuck yeah, dude.
You don't get that all the time, so that's a good
Mm-mm.
one right there.
She does a lot of video games, by the way.
Nice.
Love that. And Parker Sawyers, Monsters, Dark Continent, The Mummy. Which mummy, though?
The shitty Tom Cruise one.
You could have left that out, you know. As Juniper Cole, body count total of 3 plus 7 corpses shown.
I would offer 4.
I was counting Jane Doe as the one of the corpses.
No, I know, but I'm talking about body count wise, because you know what? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh yeah,
Justice for Stanley.
or
Mhm.
Stanley.
Oh,
Stanley.
yes.
He
Yep.
was the first kill.
God damn
correct.
it.
And the worst part of the entire movie.
I'm changing that right now.
You're like, I can't not give Stanley a proper death, man. Dude, that death was probably all the deaths in this movie were extremely tragic, but I feel like his setup was like nobody liked
Heartbreaking. It was
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
dude.
Poor kid.
Not only just because it was just a cat and like a random, you know,
That
what I mean, like,
cat
animal,
was
but, like,
mutilated. Horrible.
well, it was also the story behind it too, right?
Mhm.
Like it was his wife's
It was
cat.
his wife's cat.
It was one of the last things he had. But all right.
All right. Music by Danny Bensi, Fear the Walking Dead, Tulsa King. Sonder Jurians, Speak No Evil, Y2K. Cinematography by Roman Ozin, Pride and Prejudice, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Edited by Peter Govotzis.
Trust me, these are not typos.
Brightburn, The Purge, Patrick
I'm just going to say this right now. I didn't struggle. Continue.
Largard. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Last Voyage of the Demeter. Effects and makeup by Scott McIntyre, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Better Man. Distributed by IFC Midnight / Lionsgate. Runtime of 86 minutes, MPAA rating R, budget of $4 million, and this movie only grossed $6 million.
You know what? I blame myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know why?
I
Because-
definitely
no,
blame myself.
and I say this, I say this because I'm sure I'm not the. For whatever reason, when this came out, and I remember the trailers and shit, it just didn't.
It didn't appeal.
No, there
At
was
all.
no interest in the trailer whatsoever to me at that time for horror, and I don't know fucking why. I feel like if I would have watched it, it would have been even then would have been an instantaneous like, oh my god, dude, this was fucking fantastic, right?
Yeah, they didn't
But-
really. I don't even remember seeing any trailers. I don't remember this actually being in
I was
theaters.
going to say, I actually don't remember very much advertising for this, at least not at the time.
I do because it just showed her face a lot, kind of like it does in the poster right now where it's upside down, and then they showed a couple like pan shots, and it was like an overdub talking of like just how I don't know, like yeah, that she was a Jane Doe, and it was like I don't even know if it was necessarily stuff from the theater or the film or not, but it was a very boring trailer in comparison to what this movie
Actually
absolutely
was.
fucking is.
Yeah, so they definitely undersold this movie because
100%, dude.
holy fuck, with this being my first viewing and going in almost a complete virgin as to like I knew the basics of going on where they were like cutting her open and finding some weird shit.
Well, I mean, that's kind of given even in the name, right? Like that's not even like a full like
But even that didn't prepare me. Like the whole creepiness factor to it and all this bizarre shit going on. Like, holy fuck, this is a really solid goddamn movie.
So it's just going from what you're saying right there, it's solid for a multitude of reasons, right? First and foremost, I love the father-son dynamic, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't speak for you boys. They feel like a father and son.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
feel like
much so.
legitimate.
100%.
They even kind of look like the way they do shit with their eyebrows that look very similar
Yeah.
in some scenes where I was
I
just
mean-
like, man, they even kind of look alike. That's fucking awesome.
That also just goes to show that the acting chops between the two,
Oh,
it's
100%.
matched. It's matched the whole way through.
But that being said, and I'm sure Chad Daddy has a bunch of this in behind the scenes, so I'm not trying to like steal any of that. Dude, we got to give the shout out to the actress playing Jane Doe.
Yes.
Because that while she did not say anything, she did not have to rehearse any lines. She is sitting on a slab for 12 hours a day shooting butt ass fucking naked. I don't give a shit how warm.
With one
it's
of the
there.
worst merkins I've ever seen in my life.
I bet Chatty actually might even have some behind the scenes on that. I could be wrong.
That I don't.
Oh no, okay. I heard the only behind the scenes I know on that is there was a discussion on how much to go with it, given the time that our Jane Doe potentially comes from.
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm glad that you got to enjoy it like with almost 100% clean slate going in, bro.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was like the whole
seriously.
time just watching like this, like fully focused. Like my phone's going off and I just look at my watch real quick to see, make sure it's nothing important. Never picked up my phone. I think I had to pause it like once to do something for Harper. But yeah, I was just fully invested in this movie from start to finish. It just really brings you in, and with this whole mystery, like Gene stopped over today and we were talking about it real quick. He's like, it's almost like it's like noir. It's like a noir type of movie with
It is a full murder. It's
Yeah.
a murder mystery.
it's a murder mystery.
yeah.
Definitely
100%,
It's
dude.
a paranormal murder mystery.
Yep.
Yes.
It goes
And it
from
is-
that to one thing.
And it is done absolutely amazing. Now, I will say the reason that I find this movie so fucking unsettling, for some reason, morgues creep me the fuck out.
That's fair.
They're not for some reason. There's a valid reason that morgues creep me the fuck out. When my grandfather was in the hospital, we went downstairs to the cafeteria to go get food, right? It was me, my little brother, and my little sister. Well, the elevator didn't stop at floor 1 and went all the way down to the basement, and we weren't paying attention. So we got off the elevator and started walking around downstairs. That's where the fucking morgue was. And we walked into the fucking morgue, and that was the first time I ever saw a fucking dead body. And it just fucking, when you see shit like that, it makes you realize your own fucking mortality. So anytime I see anything with a morgue on screen, I'm like, fuck, man. I don't want that to happen to me when I fucking die. Like, just leave all my shit, all my goodies inside of me. Like, they don't need to do none of that shit to me. Just leave me the fuck alone. But this movie is just so fucking unsettling, man. And they did so good with the special effects and just pulling things out and seeing even that first body that we see laid up on the slab with the burn victim. That was absolutely grotesque.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And if you've ever seen a image of a person that's been burned, it's horrifying. And they did a damn good job at mimicking that on screen for this movie.
I can agree with that, dude.
I mean,
I think the majority of us have definitely spent some time on Rotten.com.
Yeah, I was about to say, thank you, Rotten.com, for corrupting my tiny little mind.
Fucking A, bro.
I mean, just I'm going to go off of what Scoop said, but go it a little differently. The creepiness of this whole thing. But the weird part is it's creepy, but I'm not going to lie. With the father and son team in that morgue, it felt a little more inviting.
It's cozy.
It's
It
like
is
cozy.
It's a cozy horror movie.
Cozy
dude.
family, like the business. It's like the family friendly, family business. You find out that he doesn't want to work there. He wants to leave.
You know what it is? It's not. It's simple as this. It's just a dad in a sweater. Honestly,
Literally,
you put a dad in a nice little sweater, dude. Same thing with Sinister, right? Kind of a cozy fucking movie.
Yeah.
He's got a dad walking around in the fucking. He was kind of more of a dick father than this one, obviously.
But here's where, for me, that I really dig into this movie is they start the autopsy, and they start to realize damage in a person that the puzzledness is just like, how do you do this? How does someone do this to someone internally?
Yeah,
And
but
you
that's
start-
like almost
you start
even
to see-
instantaneously.
You just
dude.
no, but as it gets worse, you just start to see their heads turn, and the father, even way before he finally accepted, he's like, no, there's no way this could be done, but I can't let it get there yet. I need to figure this the fuck out.
Well, that was
he
just
knew
his
that
logic.
whole time.
That was his logic brain fighting his like. No, you need to really pay attention to what the fuck's going on. Where his kid was like, we should have left like 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
The son was the smart one. The son, and even before they started that, the son he was always like, I want to know why this happened, and the father's like, it's not our job to know why. We just need to know how.
Which he is not wrong.
No.
Right? Yeah.
It is not their job. But the whole thing smells of fish, right, dude? Like the fact that the sheriff's bringing her in at this time of night. He is like, this is an ASAP. Why does he got to even like? Why? How does the press even know about it? That's what I want to know. Like, why?
That's what I was wondering too. Like, who tells the press about this anyway? Like,
maybe because it's a small town, like word would get out.
I'm willing to bet that's what it is. It's a small town, a body that is dug up in the basement that's perfectly clean, and everyone else is dead.
Well, you got to think too. We don't really know who the people were in the other house.
No, but I can
how they were connected to the public. Maybe they were public figures or something.
Okay. But even the sheriff said he could at least explain them, though. He's like, that's just the B&E going wrong, which is fucked up in its own regard, right? Dude, the fact that he's like, we can just sweep this under the rug like this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
But,
it's like,
but you have to remember, that's what it looks like to him. It looks like a B&E.
No, right,
because
100%.
she was fucking with them just the way she was fucking with the two, with the father and the son. Because if you notice the axe mark in the door, when he starts swinging that axe, if you were a police officer and you came down and you saw the dead body and you saw that axe mark in there and you saw the girl dead in the hallway, it all adds up to her playing them to do these things to basically make it look like
she's like, I watched Final Destination and I really like Death's style.
Pretty much.
We're gonna go with this.
But the scene that just fucking just throws me over the edge is when they finally skin her.
Oh,
when they finally remove her skin and you see these tattooed
skin
runes.
isn't even the word, dude. Let's use the
They flayed her.
Thank you. I was saying that was full on
Filleted her.
filleted.
Yeah,
bro.
they flayed
Like,
her. And she's got all these tattoos in her skin that did not come out through the outer layer of
I think
skin.
we
No.
jumped a little bit because first we got the tapestry in her stomach with her tooth with these.
Oh, no.
same ruined
Yeah, no, and that's fine. But I'm saying the scene that gets me that I'm like,
okay.
oh fuck, was the actual flaying of the skin and seeing these runes and markings inside of her that had no fucking way of getting there. Even way before that, I would have been like, you know what? I'm fucking out. Like, I'm out.
We're
I'm fucking out.
Yeah, we're out of here. I would have been done if I was the coroner opening the body. I look in and I see charred lungs, but there's nothing wrong on the outside. I would have been like, nope, something's wrong right here. There's markings here, and she's perfectly fine on the outside. I'm out.
But you got to remember too, Bob. This is probably a man that has been doing this all his life. It's passed down from generation to generation.
He explained everything away. He's
He
like, yeah,
did.
I've seen this shit before.
True.
Yeah,
But
that can
not
happen.
in this fashion. He said, but
yeah,
it's like,
just
not
not in this fashion. But he probably doesn't buy into the whole supernatural thing.
But he doesn't
a
sell it.
skeptic.
No, he's a
doesn't
man
sell
of
it as
science.
wrong.
No,
Exactly.
and that's fine. But he even says at one point, so this is still where I go, you're right. He's seen it. He says, unless she smokes, 15 packs a day for 30 years, even then it's not going to look like this. So it's like, well, so what gets it to look like that without anything on the outside?
Yeah,
no
but
matter
that's
how
that's
much you've
still-
seen.
That's still too early, man. That's still like an investigate. Like that wasn't even that deep. They were just like, yo, what? You know what I mean? Like I feel like through 2 or 3 more steps, like once they figured out the little tapestry and the tooth thing and the flower, they should have been like, all right, we need to fucking like just wrap this shit up and call it a day.
And
It
I
was
feel
too
like
late
the
then.
point. I feel like the point of no return.
At that point, though,
Yes.
I feel like
I think is it once the lights exploded. I think that was the point of no.
the point of no return there. So it for me, it's one of two things. It's either when he cut himself and her blood got inside of his blood got inside of her. There's a blood sacrifice. Okay. Or when they had to kill the cat, there's your animal sacrifice.
It's
One of those
yeah,
two
it could
had to be
one
the
of them.
point of no return.
Point of no return was before that because I'll tell you what. Before they even started the autopsy, when they were down there and they were listening to the radio,
Oh, the first time it
Oh,
turns.
Yeah.
you listen to the radio and pay attention. The radio said it's gorgeous out.
Yep.
This is day 4. We've got a long stretch of beautiful days, and they bring the body in, and the weird shit starts happening. The radio changes, and immediately there's a storm coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
They're
says
like,
you won't
this
get
is
out
a
of
storm.
it.
yeah.
They're like, you're not going to get out. You don't want to be out in this system.
And it's like not even 5 minutes into the whole thing.
Which
yeah.
it's her talking through the radio.
Yeah, it's her
clearly.
talking through
Yeah.
100%.
But
But
Yeah,
that was the point of no return. That was the point where it was.
So
already
they
too
were
late
fucked
for them, no matter what.
regardless.
They
Yeah,
were
they-
fucked regardless.
Okay,
I
okay.
also-
They were fucked
Yeah.
the second she was brought in.
That being said, and we don't know of any other like animal killings in the first house, right? But our intro, we clearly see some fucked up shit right in the get-go, right?
Yeah.
We still had this is what I was wondering. I could not find anywhere that anybody like said anything about this, but like, is there supposed to be like a rule of threes? Because there was 3 people killed in that house.
Okay, so
There's 3 people
so
killed
spoiler
in
alert.
this area.
So spoiler alert, when you find out that she is a witch, which to
Oh,
me,
Trinity.
great twist, by the way,
Mhm.
because
That was
I
beautiful
hate
twist.
witch movies.
First of all, I think the twist within the twist is fucking what
Yes.
kills it. It's not
Yes.
that she is a witch. She was
They-
turned into a witch because they were trying to kill her because they thought she was. It's like,
But-
what the fuck?
in
Which-
in the Wiccan religion and witches and everything, yes, 3 is the number of power.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I had because I was like, it has to be like something that I'm like, there was 3 people there, there's 3 people here. That has to tie in.
But to go
something, you know?
go along with that, also, if you want to look at it from like a demonic look,
Right.
it's mocking the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was kind of wondering. Like, it's just rule of threes kind of thing. So, all right, cool. No, all right. So the twist of her potentially being a witch, did it take up into when the movie actually told you, or were you already like not sure but maybe guessing?
So the
I was
first time-
halfway there.
I was not. I remember the first time watching. I'm like, what? Like, I thought it was just a straight up kind of possession type of movie, and so I was like, what the fuck? Like Chad said, I'm not really big on witch movies. They don't scare me. They don't do anything for me. Blair Witch, maybe, but I was young.
I would say The Witches when I was a child. But that was
dude, I love that movie.
That's
so
a good
much.
movie too.
Yeah, it still scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
But so having that twist of her actually being a witch, and then like you said, the twist within the twist, she wasn't a witch. They fucking made her a witch. They did that to her by everything that they did. Whatever demonic entity attached itself to her to give her that shit.
I don't think it was a demonic entity. I think
it had to be. It has to be some kind of devilish entity.
Wrong. I think it was God in itself. Listen
God,
to the
period.
Why not? That's his way of being like, yo, all right, you fucked around. You want to find out, and then here you fuck. You know what I mean? Why the hell not, dude?
Which makes it scarier.
Especially when they're doing it, and the people that did this did it in the name of the Lord, right?
Yeah,
more than likely if it's coming from
to a degree.
Yes and no, but I can't see like God's punishment just lashing out at
I
all
was
these
only
people.
Continue, for innocent people. Yeah, that's kind of where I can kind of agree with your theory, but
it depends on what God you're talking about. If we're talking Old Testament God.
That was a very weird.
You can't go by Old Testament God because since the Old Testament, Jesus died for our sins. So,
yeah, I know, but like we haven't had a testament after the fact, right, dude? Of like God being the old man and like really decrepit at this point and like hating everything at this. So, kind of going back.
He just wants everybody. He just wants us all to get off
my lawn.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that fucking section.
We haven't gotten there yet. I mean, we might be living it right now, but who knows?
I think we are.
But I feel like it's more. It has to be some kind of demonic thing because if
what if it's
burn the witches
evil in itself, dude? Like, would it maybe not demonic, like a demonic entity per se?
I think it was the fact that all of the.
It's like their hatred, like personified.
It's like all the things that they did to her, with all the occult drugs and everything. I think that's what drew in a demonic force and caused her to become a witch.
All right, I mean that's fair.
She's basically just a vessel at this point.
Because why did they have the Salem witch trials? Because they were talking to the devil. It had to do with the devil. It had to do with them doing devilish things.
Plus, think about the song that was playing too.
Yeah.
Oh, the ray of sunshine.
First of all, that song was not made in the 20th or 19th century by any fucking means, dude. That was some like we're gonna do some like ring around the pole kind of shit as we sing that kind of music. Like,
but it fits perfectly though.
Yeah, it fit, and it's creepy as shit.
Yes,
and great scare with it at the end.
Oh yeah,
with the sheriff.
Yeah,
him just fucking belting the tune out, just like. Man, that first time I was not expecting that. And I was just
funny
like,
is in my behind the scenes, and I think what made that song creepy is the fact that it's like an old recording from like the 50s or something, and it's an old 45, but it's played at 33 1/3, so it's slowed down.
Okay.
So
it's the chopped and screwed version.
Okay, so when he hears the sheriff, he hears the banging, he goes to the back door. They're like, "Oh, we cleared it off. Open the door," and he's like, "I can't open it." What I thought was going to happen was he was going to open the door and the cops were just going to fucking blast him. I thought it was going to be that original Paranormal Activity ending.
Yep. That's
but how would they know any other like murders went down in the house?
Yeah, they wouldn't know at that point.
I thought it had
Paranormal Activity. They saw.
True. Yeah. But I thought maybe because she was fucking with the telephone lines when. Maybe that he's, when the dad was trying to talk to the sheriff or whatever, she mimicked the dad's voice and said, "Oh, he's going crazy," or some shit. You know what I mean? That's where my mind went, was that she was so powerful that she even was able to frame him for these murders.
Okay, so like Gene brings up a good point about why did an innocent girl be turned into a witch unless she was one or wanted to be one for revenge.
Why did we used to sacrifice virgins, bro? I don't fucking know.
I think she.
That's a good question.
Maybe she welcomed this demonic entity in and was like, fuck it, take her.
Something. Maybe it was like she made a devil with it. They're putting me in pain. I want the pain gone now.
She probably made a deal with the devil as they were trying to kill her the very first time. She made a deal with the devil and her soul was completely gone. And she is, while yes, it is her in there in some sort, it's not her. it's more of a demonic presence.
So my question is, can she fully reanimate?
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
in the
Well,
I think that's
I
part-
was expecting that at the end. Not
I think
was
that's
expecting that.
that's what I was expecting, but I think that's part of the curse. I mean, because the devil always flips the deal on you, right? And I think he kept her
well,
alive.
okay, so
hold on.
I think she's just constantly in pain.
okay,
I
so
think
this is what I want to know is
Because it even says
Either-
she's still alive.
right. But can she fully regenerate with enough like people,
I think
or
I don't
is
think
she
she can.
just like an irradiated item where it's just like kryptonite and it's just like
Oh.
if you're in the vicinity, you're fucked?
I think if you give yourself to her willingly, the way the dad did, if the son would not have ended his pain, the curse would have switched to the dad completely. Because not
Ooh,
until
yeah,
not
that would
until
make
That's a good
sense.
point.
he died
Yeah.
did she go back to normal, and the curse went back to her instead of being on the dad. So we do get the toe twitch, which means she came back enough with the life force that she took from the dad to be somewhat mobile. So I think if you fully willingly switch places with her, yes, she will come back. But who's stupid enough to willingly switch places with her?
Well, and let's also and you know something that makes a good point, especially for this scenario, because the house that she was in before, she probably didn't get any energy because everybody died. Nobody knew what was probably
No,
going
she
on.
did. She had to because
Probably not enough. The
No, she's
dad
getting-
gave her more
I-
energy though.
I'm thinking, listen, every time she goes anywhere, right, she somehow is going to need to reabsorb more organs, whether she loses some somehow or because remember he took them out and it was instantly like rotting. So I feel like unless the body in itself can contain it, she would almost need to like replenish everything every once in a while just to go to her
Yeah.
next like
And
victim
that's what was happening when they were switching. You saw her body start to seal up. I'm sure those organs inside of her started regenerating. And
But I just like
cut
I
the
just
cord.
True, but nobody else before her probably took the organs out. So this would be the only time
We
I'm
don't
assuming
we know
that-
of.
This this may
Well,
not have
I
been the first autopsy of Jane Doe.
Well, I'm gonna say, and this time I think it is. It's the one time where it's like really getting into her body.
I don't think it is.
Well, hold on though. This happened in the 1700s when she first got maybe this body's been traveling around. Maybe she ended up at some kind of like mortuary school back in like the 1800s, you know, Jack the Ripper era, and they maybe they tried to take her apart before, and it just wasn't.
I think it's just
history.
I think it's just somebody does the autopsy, all this crazy shit happens, cops show up, and like the sheriff at the end of this, he's just like, just take it over to the next county, get it the fuck away
Right.
from me. And it's
So-
been going on and on and on.
And it
for
might not even be
centuries
autopsies,
even.
right? Like there could be other stories to that of just people coming across the body, like because we don't know what these other people in the beginning that got
That's
fucked.
true.
We don't know
That's
what
true.
the fuck
We
they
don't.
were, right? But somebody clearly buried that in their basement,
for a
and
reason.
they discovered it, and then that's when shit must have hit the fan. That's me assuming clearly, but.
Yeah.
That means clearly somebody dragged this body from up north. So someone, you know what I mean? Like a group of people have been moving this shit.
From Salem to Virginia.
Right. To get it the fuck out of here.
Like I said,
And-
I think it's just been going county by county.
Now, you could easily just make it a string of, especially in this day and age, right? Of coroners and stuff. But even just people randomly like, hey, I want to expand my basement. I got to dig some pipes. And then that's how they fucking find this body in their basement. And it's like, excuse the fuck out of me. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The house.
Was there ever a follow up with this movie, like prequel or sequel or anything? Nothing?
No,
Okay,
I don't think we need one.
No, we don't. I'm just kinda
happy there
wondering.
isn't.
I'm
Maybe-
just almost
you
kind
know
of
what?
wondering.
I
if
wouldn't
there
mind
was,
a prequel novel. I don't want a movie, but give me a novel. Let me know some of the history. I want to know that at least. Don't do a movie because a movie will probably ruin it. And I don't need a sequel. I don't want a sequel where she comes back fully because then it's gonna go like fucking Scarlet Witch.
I would almost, if I got a prequel, I would just want to see what happened in that first house that we got at the beginning of this movie. I feel like that would probably be enough.
I would
No,
like a little bit maybe just of scene of like her being tortured, not too much, and then jump to that house.
See, I feel
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
then
I
you
would
get like
disagree.
Lords of Salem's kind of shit going.
See,
if
I
you
would
did
think
that,
I
so.
would rather have a full-on prequel, which is her during the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be good too. Yeah.
Man,
Get
that feels
that,
like
and
that
then
would
let
be a
it.
fucking snuff film, dude.
You know something? Let that happen, but let the ending be where it is the house before, and you literally it cuts there and it's done.
Oh, what was that movie where it wasn't a horror movie, but it might as well have been. There was like this girl and she like got dropped off, and the lady who was watching her was like a piece of shit. She ended up like dying because like she was treated like such shit. James Franco was in the movie. Have you guys seen this at all? No.
You're not
Fair enough.
ringing a bell. No.
It was a good movie, but it's one I would almost never suggest watching because it's just like Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, ugh. Anyways, no, this movie 100% is solid. I don't know about you, homies. I like the feeling of this movie where, yes, we do see a cell phone, but we only see it for like 2 different small scenes.
Yeah.
So this movie can almost fit in almost any era until you see those moments, which is kind of nice, especially given the fact that like downstairs is just so dark and, dare I say, dingy.
Yeah.
It's a very claustrophobic movie as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It takes place in just a couple rooms.
Yeah.
Just the witch movie that ends up leading into Jane Doe at the end plot twist though.
That would be
right
good.
No, man, it's a solid. Listen, man, any movie that can make a bell scary,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a fucking good job.
Like I said,
fucking movie. Man.
that thing sounded so creepy. And when you hear it coming up the hallway, it sounded to me exactly like the motion sensor in Aliens.
And that,
Like
you
it
know
was
what?
like,
I never got that, but I did see. Woo, baby. You know what? It's funny you mentioned Aliens though, because I did see comparisons to this movie to The Thing, which I was like, interesting.
I could see very small claustrophobic setting.
Yeah.
Not only that, but the way they described it is right in even the beginning is the sheriff looking around is almost like when McCready's looking around the cabin and like you're just trying to figure out what the fuck went on, looking at all like the damage and shit. Like,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because them finding all that's the same as when they found the Norwegian camp.
right.
Yeah.
You find the axe in the wall. You're like, what the fuck happened here, dude? So no, that was kind of cool.
Quick sidebar. Charlie brought me her little duck. I wanted to show you boys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Slimer.
Here's your Slimer duck, Charlie. Here you go.
That's awesome.
She is so cute.
What a cutie.
But you really feel for all the characters in this movie. They're all solid.
Yeah, there's
Even
no
the
need.
girlfriend, who's not, she's a minor character, but you know, she's sweet enough to Alex, right?
Yeah.
Apologize for the fucking name. But she's sweet enough to him and obviously cares about him and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, the first time watching this movie, I completely fucking forgot he told her to come back.
Yeah.
So did I.
Like
Yeah.
you kind of remember when he looks at the clock, but they get so deep into the shit at a certain point, you're just like, that's not even a thought anymore, dude. Like, just nope, absolutely nothing.
You say that as I was watching it this time, I know he said to her, come back around 11. When you saw the clock, I saw that it was almost 10. I'm like, oh, he still has an hour. Oh, thank God, try and finish it, even though I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, and it just sucked, man, because like everybody, like, I do love a good horror movie that ends on a downer kind of an ending, whatever, like especially like this. But man, sometimes it works so well, dude. Like it's horror, right? It's supposed to be shitty.
So you guys
It's
mentioned
not supposed to be, but
about whether or not you think that she would like regenerate fully at the end.
I don't know. I don't know.
That happens, and what if it's like letting Samara out of the well, and you're just unleashing something far worse?
Oh, I feel like she would be like if it actually like came to fruition.
It would.
Like,
Be
that's bad news. That's bad news bears.
That'd be like the end of Prince of Darkness, where the girl is the devil at the end.
Yeah, that's literally
okay.
What it would be.
Yeah, but in my head, I
thought we
just
were
kind
gonna
of like
see
her
at the end,
as.
too.
I kind of like her not being able to like fully revive. I just kind of like it to be this like weird entity that like not like reseals itself, reheals itself, however you want to fucking say it. But it's just this like orb of shit that once you are in it, you are just locked the fuck in.
Dude, when you think about it, she's basically the puzzle box from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh,
In a really
yeah,
fucked up way, she
really
is. Yes.
yeah. Which makes me
I
wonder,
don't
like,
want to see somebody to be like, "Ooh, we're gonna show you pleasure."
all the stuff that they did pull out of her. I'm curious if there's any more stuff that's in there now that you say that. I'm like, what else could come out of that body?
Well, that's a good point because they only got because they got
got the tooth,
yeah,
the tooth, the flower, the little thing.
He cut her ribs to check
the tattoo that's inside. I'm willing to bet there's a little bit more in there. I wouldn't doubt
all
it.
wrist and legs.
The bones could, here's a fucked up thing. I bet you those bones have shit etched in them. And they just didn't make it that far yet. Which I would look. I wouldn't put it past it.
I feel
look at
like
it and go, "Hey,
Mom.
Hi,
Hey,
Mom.
Mom, I need you to watch this movie tonight. Watch it. It's called The Autopsy of Jane Doe. You love murder mystery stuff, Mom, and true
Tubi.
crime. Watch this movie, Mom. You'll love it. You will love this movie so much, Mom. I need you to watch it, and I need you to call me to tell me that you're watching it. Okay?
Yes,
I love
watch
you.
it.
Jane is a life force vampire, but dead. That life force was a good one.
dude, I'm so glad you guys like that. I was so worried.
That was
you were
such a
hating it,
fun
you know?
movie.
Damn titties. But no, man, this movie's solid. Everything they set up, even with Alex killing his dad, they set that up with the dad killing the cat, right? And it's the whole like dad showing Alex what to do, what he has to do throughout life and that's essentially kind of what he has to fucking do. Unfortunately, he's still fucked at the end. Yeah. And at the same time, now it also looks like he stabbed his father when the police are there. So it's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
well, fuck.
Essentially.
But no, man, I think the scares in this are really solid. I think the suspense and like in the hallways and everything when they're doing that shit.
Dude, my heart was still pounding 5 minutes after the movie ended.
Fuck yeah. Dude, even
That's
the
how
scene
you
with
know.
the scene with the old reflective mirror looking down the other end.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
dude,
That was great.
That's
creepy.
creepy.
So
Have you boys ever played or seen gameplay of The Mortuary Assistant?
Yeah.
I've seen
Absolutely.
some, yeah.
If you, Chad,
It looks solid, dude.
look the game up. If you liked this movie,
That's that game.
that's that game. Straight up 100. I played that the demo version when it first came out. Man, my Twitch was nothing but me screaming because they have fucking jump scare after jump scare, but you're actually having to work on this, on the body. It's on Tubi, Mom. It's called, or if you have Paramount, it's on Paramount also.
Oh, was it? Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
it is, but you have to have the Showtime package with it.
And I do.
So do I.
I do.
Yeah, it's on Tubi, Mom. Watch it. It's called The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Solid.
You'll love it. It's a
I
murder mystery.
really wish I could have went. I really wish I could go back to 2016, dude, and like give money to this.
Yeah, 2016 Scuba should have watched.
Could you imagine watching this in the theaters, dude? Like the theater experience?
It would be riveting.
Fantastic, dude.
Well, dude, so because I had to get the new TV,
Uh-huh.
I can't find the remote for the damn sound bar.
Ooh.
And with my old TV, I could just adjust everything from there because it was the same model or the same brand of soundbar. So I didn't need the remote. I was like, no big deal. Well, I can't adjust it, so everything's up like super high. Like the bass in my sub is like high as fuck. So every damn time there was a jump scare, my dumb ass jumped and I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie multiple times and it still got me, dude. Still fucking got me.
Yo, did you watch it with your light mode thing going on?
No, so I have not put them back on since they fried my other TV.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ooh.
Fuck.
I don't even know if they still work or not. So I haven't even plugged them in to see if they even register.
This would be pretty like insane, dude, to watch, especially like when the lights go out and shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd play out pretty awesome. Well,
Watch it with the kids, Mom.
Brodie, first of all, you already knew Scoobs, Bob, and I already enjoyed it.
Yes, yeah, Brodie. I'm yeah.
But like I mentioned, we've never.
I was the X factor.
Yeah, we never wanted a deep dive because we didn't want to spoil it for Chad. Man.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah. We had to keep it quiet.
I felt like Chad watching it the first time, dude. Like I just could not walk away from it. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
Dude, the
next?
whole scene when they were in the office trying to make the call on the landline, I was just like this. Like I was literally at the edge of my seat watching it like that.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's how you know.
And
I mean, and you knew once he's like, oh, there's the landline, you knew something was going to happen. You knew that never works. Like, cool, the call went through, but it never works. It never works.
Nope.
no, like Chad said, man, they're fucked from the get-go, regardless. It's sad that the girlfriend had to get fucked in that whole like
Dude, and that was.
but she was there when the body showed up. But she
And I
kind
feel
of
like-
walked back into it though, right?
I feel
she
like
had to-
that's one of those. She wanted to see the dead bodies, and she like that's just something you don't fuck around with. Even before the Jane Doe body got there, you don't fuck around with that. Like,
yeah,
why
but can we talk about fucking Brian Cox during that scene though? Like he was 100% dad, and I absolutely appreciate it.
like, no, you got to see it. You got to see it, dude. He was gonna let her pull the damn freaking.
Oh, he
handkerchief off
wasn't.
the
He was
head.
gonna.
He was
No, he
not
would've.
going to let her do it.
He was
I
always
think
ready
he-
to scare her with that bell, dude. Like, good shit, man.
Ding, 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 ding.
Like I said, that bell, man, they made that shit scary as fuck in this movie, dude. I have no problem saying that. And dirty feet, gross. Unless that's
Walmart feet.
maybe.
Ugh.
In a sandal two sizes too small. Fucking
Cankles.
fuck yeah, dude. Delicious. All right. Do you boys want to hear from Mr. Kane?
Yeah, let's hear it, Brodie.
Yes, yes, I do.
He says he didn't expect us to like it all this much, but I don't know why, man. This
I'm
movie
kind of
was
surprised
fantastic.
that he's didn't expect that. Honestly,
Oh, okay. He did. Okay, sorry. Just not as well. Once again, man, we finally get to pop that cork now. So, but
I'm excited for my mom to watch this.
that's one of those
You're
times
evil.
like you want to watch it just to watch your mom watching it.
Yeah, like I want her to
You know what I
video
mean?
call me while she's watching it, so I could just sit there and watch her.
Just show
face.
me your face while you're watching this.
just FaceTime me.
Oh,
I
I
need to know.
I'm gonna call my niece. I'm gonna call because I'm pretty sure my niece is there. I'm gonna call her and be like, I need you to go and video record grandma's reaction to the movie she's watching right now.
That'd be fantastic, dude. All righty, Mr. Brodie Kane, everybody.
Howdy folks, it's your Kangabanger back for another episode of Gore and More, and this week I'm here to talk to you about the autopsy of Jane Doe. Why did I pick this film for Gore and More? Well, essentially, not only do I like it, I honestly thought that we all love the supernatural subgenre of the horror genre so fucking much. I thought it was something a little bit unique and different in that subgenre. The premise in itself is very original and unique to the point where, as the story unfolds, it really captivates you. It sucks you right in. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. Like, there's no real dull moments. And then to add like a little bit of extra flavor on top, they add this layer of like a mystery thriller. And the way that the horror and the mysteryness of this whole story that unfolds, I think it works extremely well throughout the pacing of each scene, the way that everything unfolds by the end credits. It just left me wanting fucking more. And I honestly thought that whether or not you liked it or hated it, it would have been a great film to really discuss the way that this story in itself, definitely comes to the conclusion by the end of the movie. I love the setup to each scare in this movie, the fear and the building of the tension throughout the way that the visuals represent each one. And I love not only the cinematography, the way that this visually looks. I think the color grading, everything looks fantastic, but it's the premise in itself, the location. No one's ever really done a location of a mortuary like this in a sense. I guess the Phantasm films have, but that's a different story told in that setting. But this is just the one location. We're here for the ride, and I love what they're able to achieve with this location. So by the time we get the end conclusion to Jane's character, I love every single bit of the fact that it really captivates how powerful she really is under this spell and how she's able to, warn these two and then do what she did, even though she's not even in a functional state. Just goes to show you how powerful she really is, especially when she's been buried for fucking hundreds of years under the ground, and just to be really tortured in that state of mind where she's just been alive this whole fucking time, even being buried alive, and obviously them like cutting her up and pulling pieces out of her. It's fucking disturbing, but also interesting at the same time. So I do love the theories that are behind this, but my theory obviously is, and it's probably like most of everyone's, is simply for the fact that she was warning them the whole time not to cut her up because she's alive, she can feel it, blah, 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 but they didn't pay any attention to the clues that she was giving them, so she got her revenge back on the father and son. Or I did read this other theory that, and it kind of makes sense to agree, you could probably say it sounds fucking stupid, but she didn't really want to kill him, but it was the evil that dwells in her that's trying to survive that starts to suck their life force out of them, and so essentially she doesn't want to inflict that evil and pain onto anyone else, so she's dropping hints as if to say, no, stay the fuck away from me. Kind of makes sense, but moral of the story is behind this is I love reading so many different theories and facts that people sort of conjure up behind what this film actually means, because it can go down a few different directions, different roads, but yeah, I just love reading all that sort of shit behind it. So, this is where I'd be a little bit biased with my score because I actually really enjoy this fucking movie for what it is. I will say it's not a movie I'm going to put on every fucking time, but when I do, I sit there and I watch it from start to finish. I enjoy it. So I don't want to sound like that guy again that's been real biased about his pick.
Don't be biased, Brodie.
Say what your heart
feels. I have to be true to myself, and I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Solid.
Not perfect. Like I said, I don't watch it all the time, but when I do, I sit from start to finish and enjoy it every time. This is your Kangabanger signing out. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about this film, and I'll catch you motherfuckers next week. So cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, Brodie.
Cheers, brother.
Isn't it funny how we give these movies like really high scores, and they're not movies that you want to watch over and over again because you always want to preserve that perfect
dude.
But we'll watch like a shitty movie over and over and over again.
Listen, because that's like going to a really nice restaurant and spending a lot of money on a steak that you'd normally never get, but you're just like, dude, every once in a while when I can get it, it's delicious, right?
Yeah,
but it probably wouldn't be as delicious
if you ate it
if you got it all the time. However, versus the shit that we watch all the time, that's chicken tendies, and you can't fucking run. You just can't fucking
go wrong with chicken tendies, baby.
Chicken tendies. That's
chicken
Taco Bell.
tendies.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Fuck it.
I mean, I'll agree with that, but I feel like chicken tendies almost just chicken tendies in general still kind of outweighs Taco Bell because chicken tendies. Man, that's from like.
Listen, if they got a good
little
crisp
girl to grandmas, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
Like Gene said, we love watching shitty movies.
Oh, I'm so excited that my stepdad and my mom are watching this right now.
That's like, listen, you could go get a veggie tray at the grocery store and come home and try to watch a horror movie, but you don't want to do that. No, man. You want fucking Taco Bell and a bag of Doritos and fucking like a 12-pack of soda and fucking hey, dude. Like,
yeah, who the fuck's eating a charcuterie board fucking watching horror movies?
I was sitting there just.
I mean, if it's made out of chicken nuggets and fucking like
last night,
that charcuterie board's got the gabagool. I'm fucking eating it no matter what's on the TV. Okay,
it's a charcuterie board. Bobby froze. Everybody froze. What happened?
We're here.
Did I freeze?
No, we didn't.
Nobody froze here on this end.
Yeah, we're good here. Actually, no, Scoobs, you're frozen.
Scoobs did freeze.
Yeah, Scoobs froze.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So thank you, Brodie Kane. Start us off with a 4.5. I do not think you should feel bad about giving this movie that kind of a score, even if you picked it. It's a solid fucking movie. I was confused with the logos at the beginning, right? Because there's one for it's like 42 something. You know which one I'm talking about? And I was really confused. I was like, is this an A24 movie? But no, I was just reading it wrong. And I was like, oh, it's a 42 something else. Like, okay.
Honestly, I could see this fitting in the A24 catalog, though.
If it was, though, I feel like this would be the one like I would probably like.
This would be the one the only one I like.
No, I thought there was one that we watched that we did like, where it's like.
Oh wait, A24. Yeah, I thought we were talking about Blumhouse. Never mind. I like what was the one? What was that one that just came out? Jesus Christ! Not Talk to Me. The one after Talk to Me.
Talk to Me wasn't
Bring
bad.
Her Back.
That was A24, right?
Bring Her Back.
I haven't seen that yet. To watch
Bring Her Back was good.
Okay. So, is there anything else that you boys want to discuss? I know this movie's it's a short movie, but there's a lot of shit into it to talk about. So, if not, I'm going to hand it over to Chad Daddy and we can do
I want to hear behind the scenes on this.
Alrighty.
Okay. I mean, it's not extensive. It's only about 3
Okay.
pages, but I think it's a good amount. So,
Huh.
so the director said that Olwen Catherine Kelly had the most difficult role in the film. He credited her with making everyone else comfortable on the set. One of the reasons she was selected for a role was her knowledge of yoga, which helped her control her body and breathing.
Solid.
Okay, that makes sense.
Also means she's nice and bendy.
That's just crazy that she just did that fucking. I mean, what would you call that? Like tantric breathing, I guess, or something like that.
Possibly.
It's something like that. Yeah.
It's fucking sweet, dude.
I mean, she
That's it.
she played one of the best corpses I've ever seen.
I was gonna say that's the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. That is the shit in Rise of Leslie Vernon. That what's his name's doing in the sleep tank.
In the sleeping bag in
Oh yeah.
underneath the ground.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Bobby finally understands the references to that.
You've been in there for 5 days.
Oh my god. Continue.
Although some prosthetics were used, the naked Jane Doe corpse was played by actress Olwen Catherine Kelly. The director felt it was necessary to have a live actress for the part, so the audience would instinctively connect with her on a human level. The decision was also a practical one, as the director believed doing some of the close-up scenes using only a prosthetic wouldn't have worked.
Fuck no, dude.
Yeah.
No, you would have known it was a prosthetic about 5 minutes in.
Every time they kept going back to her face when it was just different from each, you know what I mean? Like where eyes are closed, mouth is closed, and then all of a sudden we get eyes open, mouth open, then puddle of blood.
Dude,
Like,
how about the
that's
scene
the
where the
go-
fly
Yeah.
comes out her nose, then flies up and gets zapped by a huge bug zapper? Like, you're thinking, like, this is clearly not the first time that's happened.
You know what? Which is funny because like I saw somebody on Reddit, they were having this thing, they were like, that should have been a red flag right there. And I'm like, if they had a giant bug zapper in there, it's clearly an issue of some kind, right?
Yeah.
Like
You're dealing with dead
Yeah,
bodies.
well, yeah, you
It's
gotta
not
think.
good.
Yeah, you're dealing with dead bodies, and you don't know at what stage of decomp they're in, and what kind of bugs have gotten
Okay.
to them. So
Yeah,
not even
because
on the
we've
right-
watched like a lot of Criminal Minds and stuff, and one of the things that they can tell how long a corpse has been dead by stuff like how much insect
Entomology.
larvae is in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
And not only that, but you already found peat moss under her nails, right? So you know she was in the ground and shit like that. It makes complete sense that she would have a bug or two in her.
now, Brodie did say something that you just reminded me when you said the peat moss thing.
Mhm.
He said that she's been buried for hundreds of years. What if this is the first time she's being unearthed in a long time?
I mean, it's possible, dude.
It
That's
could
what I'm
be.
saying. She's
I
under that
see
basement
that.
in Virginia, dude. We don't know when she was brought to that
Yeah.
location, right? So a house could have easily been built over top. All of a sudden, now you do construction in the basement because you ought to add pipes or some shit. Boom. There's a weird fucking body under our basement. Like,
Yeah.
it's possible. Because, right, like otherwise, like, how would that get under the basement? So she had to be there for
Yeah.
a solid, at least a good 50 to 70 years, depending on when the house is
Well,
built, right?
Was it in the basement or was it in the barn? I'm trying
In
to
the
It was in the
basement.
basement.
It was in the
Was it the
basement.
basement?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought barn.
She was literally like in the foundation.
Yeah,
dude.
she
Like,
was.
it
Yeah,
was-
no, now I remember. I'm like, was it that? You're right.
Which, like, that should have been the first question for all the cops. They're just like,
How?
what? But, all right. Anyways, back to you, Chad Daddy.
Olwen Kelly spent around 8 hours a day for 5 weeks laying naked on an autopsy table. She said before filming, she spent a lot of time thinking, how am I going to be nude and still in what will probably be a room full of men? Her background as a model helped her cope. During an early modeling job after moving to London, she posed totally naked, except for a pair of shoes in a room full of people.
And,
God bless you, Owen.
yeah, that.
Oh,
takes,
yes.
Seriously.
Thank you for
yeah.
getting naked.
I mean, like, do you just break the ice and you just like rip ass the first day?
I mean,
I think that would definitely put everyone at ease.
Right?
Oh,
like you
absolutely.
assert, right? Because it's like as nervous as she is, dude. You got to think like how everybody else around her is just like, oh my god, dude. Like, how do I tiptoe around this situation this entire fucking time?
you don't
Like,
want
not-
to say
like-
something you don't want to touch, and you're just like, we're good.
I don't know. I think it's a good way to break the ice.
Yes, it would, especially if they were trying to film a really tense scene. Like like they're all just.
Oh my god, dude!
They're-
Right?
they're
Like
just-
Brian Cox is right in her face, dude, or something like that. Or even better, it's like he's doing the fucking. Oh god, dude! He's doing the fucking swab scene, and it's just like fucking-
And then she breaks character, and just starts giggling.
I want to see the outtakes from this movie, like now.
But it wasn't a fart. It was a.
Oh God, shut up!
We're not doing
Damn it.
Ghostbusters 2016 here.
No.
Anyways, Jed,
The
any-
Norwegian director was inspired to do a horror movie after attending a screening of The Conjuring. He immediately called his agent and told them to find a good horror script for him. A month later, they showed him this script, and he was immediately interested.
yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I think Troll Hunter was pretty solid. So coming off of that,
I
I don't know
haven't
if you
seen it.
was,
Same.
I've
it's-
never seen it.
if I saw it once and it was years ago, I remember liking it because it was very different. It's a straight up like Norwegian film, but it's just like, all right, man. I just enjoy it for the completely different folklore that I don't know or anything like that. So taking it from that, and it looked pretty good too.
Yeah, because the Scandinavian countries, there's a lot of troll folklore.
yeah, and I don't know any of that
Interwoven
fucking
into it,
shit.
yeah.
So like watching a movie like that when I did, that's just like I'm just gonna buckle up and fucking see where this takes me. And you know what I mean? Clearly enough people liked it to where they fucking gave him this movie, and I'm glad he took it. So sad it didn't do well though, man. That
Yeah.
sucks. I wonder if this is kind of like a thing where it's like hopefully it gets cult status like after the fact, maybe.
It does. It's already got a huge
Good.
cult
It's
status.
definitely
Yeah,
got
so
it.
that's I mean, that's always like, nice, at least. But all right.
Owen Kelly was the first person interviewed for the role. The director said they held further auditions, but he knew at once that she was right for the role.
Yeah,
Man, it
right.
just kind of sucks like dick teasing the other ladies doing the other additions. They're
Sorry,
like,
we're
well, you know
supposed to
what?
keep
We
going.
already have an idea of exactly who we want, but show us what you got. I mean, I guess that's the name of the game. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that
Stephen-
20 times a day, honey.
Stephen King said of the film, The Autopsy of Jane Doe, visceral horror to rival Alien and early Cronenberg. Watch it, but not alone. I don't think I would want to watch this alone, to be
No,
honest.
fuck no.
I mean, I did. I loved it.
I did so. But I also
I-
watch a lot of shit alone. when it
So
comes to
Alien,
seeing
I could see
scary
just because
shit,
the
too.
suspense of like, and especially like elongated corridors and hallways and shit like that. But just the suspense buildup of the scenes alone, there's not a lot like as much scary shit as there is. It's very spaced out. It just sets it up really well. Cronenberg, however, I cannot. I don't know if you guys can weigh in on that one.
I don't know. I don't really.
Is
see
it because
nothing
we're talking because of like
Cronenbergish
the
about it.
autopsy part? Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably.
'Cause it said early Cronenberg, so we haven't tackled
what-
early
yeah, say,
Cronenberg. Like
what's
early
early?
Cronenberg, that'd be like, oh shit, what's?
Because I'm
similar
thinking
to-
like Videodrome. Like, what is that?
Oh, I'm
early
thinking
Cronenberg?
earlier than that, like
Okay.
Scanners, maybe before that
No.
too.
like Shivers.
See, I've never seen
Maybe
Shivers.
I know of Shivers, but I've never seen it.
What? I wish I understood that reference better. Damn my plebe ass.
That's just one of his earlier films that I just immediately I thought of. But let's continue. So
Yeah.
Martin Sheen was originally cast as Tommy, but had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. He was then replaced by Brian Cox. I like Brian Cox better. I don't know if I
Yeah.
could. I'm not big on Martin Sheen.
I like Martin Sheen, but I just can't see him in this role.
Mm-mm.
Same.
No.
I don't feel like he would. Would he come across as a loving father like Brian Cox did?
No.
I don't know if he would, because I feel like Martin Sheen always kind of plays kind of a dickbag.
I mean, but we've seen his kids, so
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
ask him.
yeah.
maybe that. Well, Emilio's not bad.
and I was
No,
like,
but
Emilio.
I mean,
My
we
back
got
hurts.
and then you got Charlie.
Tiger's blood. Anyways,
And Adonis DNA. The production filmed at Home Farm in Selling, Kent, which doubled as the exterior and kitchen of the Tilden family home. I don't know. It's somewhere in England. I don't know.
oh, okay. I was like, where are we talking here?
This is the director's first English language film.
Hey, it did pretty good.
Yes, Troll Hunters was definitely subtitles.
Damn Twitch bots.
Twitch bots. It happens.
The song playing throughout this movie is Open Up Your Heart and Let the Sun Shine In, performed by the Cowboy Church Sunday School. The version used is the 45 RPM recording, played at 33 1/3.
Naked
And it was done by a Sunday school?
That's fucked
Naked
up.
Gun.
33 1/3.
33 1/3.
Oh. Dude, I heard the new Naked Gun is fantastic.
I want to see it so bad.
I want to watch it. I want to take Mel to go watch it.
I need to see it as well.
I don't know. I just without Leslie Nielsen though.
Yeah, but Liam Neeson, he could do it. He could do it.
What I was told is it's a style of humor that we haven't seen in a long time, and it still hits. And I'm like, that's all I need to know. I mean, I'm sad that he doesn't look like Baby Frank at the end of 33 1/3 or whatever it was, where he was like still like gray haired and a big schnoz. Like,
Is he supposed to be his son or something?
No, he is. Yeah.
It's
Oh, he
his
is?
son.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no shit.
It's a full continuation, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't see in the trailer where
It's
he's
in
like,
the trailer.
"I miss you,
I
Pop."
haven't watched any
And
of the
he's-
trailers.
Dude,
Yeah,
you gotta watch the trailer.
Oh,
It's so,
no,
so fucking great. Sidebar.
So like he's looking up, he's looking up at his dad, and he's like, "I'm gonna do it for you." And then it shows the next guy, and he's looking up at it's the chief.
Yeah.
And it goes down to like it shows a whole hallway of everybody on their knees, like looking at all these photos.
And then
Except for
you see somebody stand in front of Nordberg's photo, and the cop is a black cop, and he just looks at the screen like, really?
Yeah,
it just goes like this.
dude.
Yeah, he's
I
like-
think it's. I need to see it because that is just exactly my kind of humor.
Yep.
Oh, I want to
That's
see it
funny
so
and
badly.
dumb at the same time, just because the timeline just doesn't match up.
But neither did
No, it
any of
doesn't.
the
but
other
it's fucking great. That's
timelines.
what makes it even better.
Exactly.
I'm okay with it.
I
mean,
am
it
more than okay with it.
But anyways, we are not
The
talking about Naked Gun.
real name of Stanley the cat is Sydney.
Oh,
Oh, cute.
yo,
Oh, Sydney.
see, and you said they were pretty much fucked once they heard like that first like broadcast and everything. Was that after Was that after the cat like hissed at him?
Yeah, because the cat hissed right as soon
See,
as Brodie was
so
brought.
they should have listened to the cat. The cat was like, "Yo,
No.
son is fucked up about that shit. Let's fucking go."
I'm about
Cats know.
Cat.
And they were like, "Stanley, fuck off," and he was like, "All right, fuck y'all, bitches, I'm out." But he didn't get out. I want to know what attacked him. Like what
I
the fuck?
don't.
Like what fucked him up?
She
in the
did.
vent? It was her. It was just her.
It had to
Had
be
to be.
her.
Okay, no, that's fair. I mean, not that we need to know like how, but you know, I'm assuming maybe she just attacked him like the rest of them. Anything else, Chad Daddy?
Let's see. At the end of the film, Lieutenant Wade tells Sheriff Burke they have a car to bring Jane Doe to another funeral home for another autopsy. Or the first autopsy, as far as them having no idea. Burke orders, "Get her out of here, get out of my county, take her over to VCU, let Ward Lamont deal with her." Ward Hill Lamont was a dear personal friend and self-appointed bodyguard of President Abraham Lincoln. Lamont was famously absent the night Lincoln was assassinated at Ford's Theater, having been sent by Lincoln to Richmond, Virginia,
Hmm.
Oh.
which I believe this is in Virginia. This takes
It
place in
was.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said it right in the beginning. Was it Richmond?
I don't remember.
I don't either. I just remember Virginia. Okay.
The director's favorite scene to film was the scene in the elevator when Tommy and Austin discussed the suicide of Ray, Tommy's wife and Austin's mother. He said, "I only placed the camera and we watched a fantastic performance by Brian Cox and Emil Hirsch." The scene he was most proud of as a director was the build-up to the reveal of the symbols beneath Jane Doe's skin.
Fuck yeah, dude. I can get that.
It's great.
There are many details throughout the movie that initially appear to be goofs. The time on the clock does not change the way it's supposed to with the passage of time, which Bobby noticed. Austin's face does not have blood on it after he falls from the stairs, and when the police are investigating the morgue, the lights are not broken. It is very possible, though, that much of the movie's events are a result of Jane Doe causing Tommy and Austin to hallucinate, and they did not perform the autopsy at all. It's worth noting that all of the deaths are caused by the main characters harming each other, unintentionally or mercifully, and presumably the same thing happened at the Douglas house at the beginning.
Yep. I think it was the same thing, man. They saw weird visions of like things attacking or something like that, and then that's why somebody had a gun because they were clearly trying to defend themselves, I would assume. And yeah, man. See, like, so yeah, it's just like she has an area of effect. She's like a weird bomb, dude. Like just a crazy area of effect. That would be the crazy sequel, dude. I would write where like the government comes in and weaponizes Jane Doe.
Oh god,
that would be great. That'd
be terrible.
The sequel we didn't know we wanted, but we really didn't need.
Yeah, but then I could, you know what? Because then I would give you her fully coming back to life at the end. Like I would like. My mind is exploding with ideas right now.
I'm just thinking parachuting a corpse into like enemy lines every time.
I mean, like, yeah, kind of, dude. It'd almost be like
fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
It'd be like it'd be like the Superman rocket with the baby, but just a corpse in it,
Weekend at Jane Doe
in there. Because like
she comes back to life at the end, and instead of a toe twitch, you just.
I'm thinking she comes back like full on, like, I don't know why it's crossing my head, but almost like when Hela shows up in fucking Thor, dude.
And you know what you call the movie? Jane Doe, Naked Possession.
Naked Fury.
Naked Fury. No. Oh my god.
Witch's tit.
When assessing damage during a lone action in the main autopsy lab, the camera pans from the shower stall immediately to a close-up of the hole axed through the door, focusing on a character's eye peering quizzically through it. Both are homages to classic horror films Psycho and The Shining.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ah.
Hell yeah. Got a little bit of homage everywhere.
Yes, we did. And lastly, the script had previously appeared on the annual Blacklist. The Blacklist is an annual survey of the most liked motion picture screenplays not yet produced. Of the more than 1,000 screenplays the Blacklist has included since 2005, which is when it was started, at least 450 have been produced as theatrical films, including Argo, American Hustle, Juno, The King's Speech, Slumdog Millionaire, Spotlight, The Revenant, The Descendants, Promising Young Woman, and Hell or High Water. The produced films have together grossed over $30 billion and have been nominated for 241 Academy Awards and 205 Golden Globe Awards, winning 50 and 40 respectively.
Wow!
Damn! Hey, bless you, Bob.
Bless you, Bob.
That is insane.
Yeah, it seems like the Blacklist is a very good place to have your script.
Right? Like, that seems like the name does not really fit the...
No, it doesn't.
No.
That is the exact opposite of it.
They're like, oh, these shit movies that'll make you lots of money. Well, this didn't make money, unfortunately. No. But it's what... Is it the reason that Scoobs and I said earlier, though? Like, is that the only reason I'm wondering? Or is there like...
That's got to be it.
Or was it up against something that just it couldn't compete against at that time?
I mean, it came out in December.
That's kind of a shitty time for movies.
It came out like 4 days before Christmas.
That's
so that could be
a problem.
That's a bad place for.
If this would have came out October, guarantee you it would have made money.
Even that, I would say even end January, bro. That's when you got that weird lull and like you're looking for something like potentially even kind of good, bro. This is out there, done.
Yeah, because end of January, that's usually where they used to dump like their really shitty films that they knew wasn't going to do anything. But I feel like now that would be like the prime time to drop like a really solid movie.
Do you know what started that trend for dropping horror movies at that time? Funny enough, nope. It's a terrible fucking horror movie, but it made bank, and they were just like, and studios were like, oh, wait a minute. It was a film with Michael Keaton in the 2000s. Maybe late 90s? Late 90s, possibly early 2000s.
Drawing a blank.
White Noise.
Oh.
Yeah, because of White Noise made fucking bank at the box office, dude.
I think
weird fucking lull time, that started the trend of horror movies getting dipped at January, February access. which is fucking stupid. I don't even know why I know that. That's just like dumb.
I was
random
just
horror
be like,
shit.
wait,
That is
where
funny
did-
though.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. And it's a terrible fucking movie, dude. It's bad. Like,
Never seen it.
bomb pick? No, there's so much worse ones. Anything else, Chad Daddy?
That's it, buddy.
Alrighty. Well, thank you kindly for all that awesome knowledge.
My
dude.
pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Scoobs, you said you had a little something somewhat supernatural sidebar.
All
here.
right. So, because this movie had to do with witches, I decided to do a little bit of research because I was very intrigued on the runes that were used in this film. So, I wanted to see if there was any actual basis in real life, if these were actual real runes and symbols that were used. So, what I found was that the runes and the ritualistic markings inside her skin are drawn from a mix of real occult traditions. Some resemble protective runes and sigils from European witchcraft and Norse traditions, where inscriptions were used in spells and curses. The film scriptwriters combined elements of actual grimoires, which are books of magic, with invented ones to heighten the sense of authenticity. So they did use actual legit sigils and runes. And some
love
made-up ones.
that attention to
Well,
detail.
I'm glad they mixed in made up ones with
Yeah,
real
'cause-
ones, because what if they would have accidentally
See,
carved
Summon a
something?
demon.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
me think of
yeah,
that
that
fucking
probably would've
Supernatural episode where somebody like put real inscriptions in the middle of all bullshit ones.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a dude called fucking Spangler on that episode too?
I think so.
I don't remember.
It was those two dudes. They were Zedmore and Spangler, but I can't remember their first names. It was weird.
Let's see. The idea that Jane Doe's body was used as a vessel to trap or bind evil echoes real-world magical practices. In various traditions in European folk magic and early modern occultism, people believed you could bind a spirit, curse, or spell inside an object or even inside a person through ritual, torture, and inscription. And then lastly, director Andre Overdal has said that he wanted the movie to feel like a forensic mystery that slowly turned supernatural, so the ritual clues had to feel real enough to be unsettling. They pulled from witch lore, demonology texts, and forensic pathology, blending them so that audiences couldn't easily tell where fact ended and fiction began.
That's pretty good.
So and that is something that I maybe appreciate the movie even more after. I mean, as much as I already liked it, knowing that they actually did research and didn't just throw some bullshit up there. They actually did research and used real life things in there.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Supernatural.
That is
things.
awesome.
Hell yeah, Norma. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you make some-
Enjoy it, mommy. It's going to be a good movie.
It's a wild
guys-
ride.
Yeah, turn the lights off. Good time.
Make
All
some
right.
popcorn.
Okay. Well, we ready to get into our last bit of questions here, boys?
Do you want to wait for Bobby to return?
Oh, we can.
We can start.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
start.
So, where did we all watch this?
Paramount Plus.
I also watched it on Paramount Plus.
I did not know it was on Paramount Plus, but according to you boys, you need stars.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Sorry, I did not. I used our friendly free app, Tubi. Thank you, Tubi. And you know what? I also got to shout them out because they appropriately placed the commercials to where it wasn't right in the middle
of the
like,
action.
Yes,
That's what I love about Tubi is they do that extremely well.
they do it like exactly like old TV used to do it, where some cool shit would happen, and then they're like, "All right, now this commercial break." You're like, "Oh, thank God!" You're like,
We'll be right back after these messages.
you're like, I needed 30 seconds to.
Sorry about that. All right.
Bobby, it looks a little smoky there. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing. I think my camera needs a little cleaning.
Is a ghost in there?
Yeah, ectoplasm everywhere.
That's
Now
right.
he hooked
Ectoplasm.
he hooked the old air conditioner back up,
Yeah.
and now it's on fire.
So, Bob, where did you watch this bad boy?
I actually watched it on Paramount. I got lazy, but I do have the physical too.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Solid. Let me pop up my questions, even though I should know these by heart at this point. You would think I would. All right. Does the cover art sell the movie? Would you rent this as a child?
As
So,
a child, probably not.
No,
and I think now maybe, but in 2016
Now,
it
yes.
didn't. I remember the posters. I remember the trailer, dude. It just didn't.
I don't think I don't think it sells it enough. You don't. It's just the autopsy of Jane Doe. You're looking at it like it could be anything. It could
Well-
just be a murder mystery.
This,
It is.
you know what the problem is? It feels like especially when this came out. When did Exorcism of Emily Rose come out? 2007, 2005.
That was early 2000s.
I think it was 06.
I think it was either 06
So
or
pre 2010 though.
Yes.
Okay. So that being said, we have a decade of movies at this point of the something of something, right? And I wonder if that, because of that, it just kind of got lost in the mix with that title as well.
Well, I feel like the title doesn't even really sell the movie though, because you don't like Chad said, you don't know what it is. Even from the cover, you just see a dead girl.
But what would you want that doesn't give away anything in the movie though? You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't want anything witch related.
The cover art
spoiler.
definitely doesn't. I find
Maybe in her
that to be
eyes,
intriguing.
they could have shown like her silhouette or something, how we saw in the reflection in that mirror or something. Just give us something to know that it's more than what it actually just says.
Yeah,
on the
hide
cover.
like an occult symbol somewhere, like even in the title or something.
Or you know what? Show the tooth in the thing.
In the wrapper.
The wrapping,
Yeah.
right? Like show the wrapper open with the tooth, and then just
Or even
because now you're like, maybe it's a little soft feeling, but at the same time, like, all right, that might be a little bit more
they
intriguing.
could have done the title in the style of like runes.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah, that could have been.
See, I don't even know if I'd want that. I don't know how to fix the problem of it, dude. Because it's like once you watch it, you're just like, oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Like, you know what I mean? That is what it is. But I think the less man. I mean, I kind of agree, Gene. I just unfortunately it.
But
just
it did not. It didn't work. It didn't work
No.
in its benefit.
It did not. It did not.
No.
And it's
Now-
such an awesome fucking movie, man.
Word.
Maybe this was also one of those situations where this was ahead of its time.
And the
Had this
studio
movie-
didn't know how to promote it.
Right.
Yeah.
Had the movie dropped post 2020, when you're in the era of like heightened horror and all this other shit,
I think it
this
would've-
feels more in the lines of that to me,
Yeah.
right? Just way better. Because at the same time, it feels like that, but it feels like that somehow also with an old like ghost story or ghost movie.
Yeah.
With the timing
Yeah.
of it. All right. Douche of the film.
Sheriff.
Whoever did this to this poor girl. That's all I got.
Yeah,
So then,
Fair enough.
Because I don't think really
Filipino
anybody in this,
styles.
nobody in this film is a douche.
No, not at all.
Nobody.
Everybody just doing their job.
I only
and
said the
you can't
sheriff
make
because he
her the
brought
douche.
her in. That's the only reason.
But he's
Yeah,
doing his
He's
job.
just doing his job, man.
And that's not even like, oh, he's doing something bad. He's just doing his job. No, he's literally following procedure of exactly what he's supposed to fucking do. Maybe not to the letter, because clearly he wants them to get that shit through the night so he can figure it out. But he also needs, like, he just wants an answer to give out to the press, right? So
yeah, we got to go with the Puritans that
yeah, dude,
this
I
time.
have to. I can't even blame Jane Doe for killing the cat because it's not necessarily her, right?
yeah.
The shit got so all right. Favorite kill. They're all kind of sad, but I'm gonna have to go with the girlfriend with the axe, dude. Just
Yeah.
I was going to say the same
accidental.
thing.
it was the most startling.
Yeah.
It was just
really
like,
was.
holy fuck, dude.
I was going to say
Gene Smith. Gene says the ambulance driver at the end because I think he touched the corpse. This isn't Halloween 2, man. It's not that ambulance ride, bro.
no.
Like, I mean, maybe I don't know. They're weird. All right, best scene.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm going.
There's
with,
a lot of
with-
good
with-
ones.
My favorite is when they start cutting her open and start discovering the things wrong with her, and it just gets more and more as they go.
At
Yeah,
what
probably
part?
when they
Though, like
start
the
doing
first,
Probably
fir-
when they
the
start
first
doing
one.
the autopsy.
The first start, and then he sees
Okay.
the lungs, and they're looking at. So right there, that's my favorite.
See, I've got to say, like I said before, it was the scene where they go to the dad's office to try and use the phone, and they
That
get
was
trapped in
solid,
there,
dude.
and you hear like the footsteps and the fucking bell, like Oh, that was so fucking creepy.
You know what? I'm going with our false hope scene where he thinks he's getting out, and
Wow, right at the end, huh?
right at the
Okay.
end, yeah.
Solid.
I mean,
That's a great
it was
scene.
fucked, man. It was fucked.
This is tough, man, because there's a lot of good fucking scenes. Like, do I go in a horror scene or do I go more like a between the father and son kind of scene? Because, like, honestly, just that whole the dad coming to terms and actually talking about his wife to his kid, man.
Oh,
That was
such a-
almost
that-
my pick as well.
That was a heavy fucking scene.
But just the fact that I was like literally on the edge of my seat had that made that my favorite.
Oh no, dude! It's like I'm saying, like the horror's solid, but the people elements are solid.
Mhm.
It's a tough fucking choice, dude.
I like how he tells his sons, like, if I could have, I would have.
Like if I'm gonna go best scene for like horror, I'm gonna say the first time we hear the bell coming down the hallway, because that was just like
That's terrifying.
oh fuck,
Horrifying.
dude, I didn't even think about that, but why did you do that? No.
And it's that one corpse where its head is gone.
Oh yeah, dude. But like I said, this movie sets up everything to come later like perfectly, right? Like he can't leave his dad. It's talked about all the fucking time. The dad, you know, he has his issues. The whole fucking thing, man. All right. That takes us to worst moment or scene. Now,
Candle Stanley.
that does not mean that is a bad scene. It's just it's a sad
The worst scene in the movie is the saddest
Yeah.
one.
100%.
Yeah, it's the
Poor-
saddest one. So, but
That
other
poor
than like
kitty.
an actual bad scene, there isn't.
I believe Chen
That's
looked at me.
sad.
She goes, I fucking hate this movie. And I was like, that's
No,
fair.
that was the moment where I looked at Steph and I said, "Well, I already got worst scene picked."
That's right. Justice for Stanley. All right. That takes us to the opening scene. Did it hook you in?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, it fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this movie and obviously we like gore in our movies. Not always, right? But this is very this is horror gore in the beginning. This is fucked up carnage, gross. What the fuck happened? The rest of the gore we kind of get is all science. It's scientific.
Scientific
process,
gore,
right?
Yeah.
It's not gross. It's not like it's gross, but it's not gross in the same. You know what I mean? Like there's more a refinedness to it and everything, like just because it's medical.
Yeah.
So,
It's medical gore, not horror gore.
but
but
good.
this movie's both though,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel that beginning, like this movie, even though this movie could probably be construed as a slow burn, I don't personally think it is.
No,
No.
not at all.
But for anybody that might think it is, dude, there's no way this opening does not bring you right the fuck in. You're like, what the fuck happened here? And this isn't one of those ones where we like circle it back to like, you know, get that, blah, blah. It's like, nope, you see it, continue the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what this body does. Hits a spot, keeps going. All right.
Here we go.
Want to ask
you
this
said.
question, dude? Most attractive character. I gotta go to the girlfriend that got the axe, dude. Like,
She was
I think
cute.
she was very cute.
I already told y'all last night.
That's fine. You say it. Go
I'm
ahead.
going with Jane Doe.
Jane Doe gave me a case of necrophilia.
No.
All right. You know something? I'm agreeing with the boys. I'm keeping it Jane Doe. I'm sorry.
When she starts like getting more lifelike and everything, she was hot.
She had pretty brown eyes.
She did.
Anyways,
John's like, I want to, but I just can't.
no, I was gonna say a joke about a brown eye, but I was like, well,
They never
Thomas-
turned her over.
I say Thomas saw the brown eye. He's looking down there. All right. Jesus Christ. Going to hell. Did the score set the mood? Yes.
Oh, I
100%,
love the
man.
music. of
Yes,
this
it
movie.
did.
Full creep factor, full just like Chad said, man. This was not the first time. I think this is the third time I watched this. I still was like, anytime like those suspense scenes come on, I'm still just like edge of the
Mhm.
fucking seat, bro, dude. Like, it doesn't. Once again, I have to agree with Brodie. this is not an all the time kind of watch. This is maybe like a once in a year, just like, ooh, keep the appreciation value going for sure.
Yep.
Brodie says Jane as well. And because she was
Brodie's
hot,
just
it
like,
doesn't-
yeah, I don't care.
she is an actress, and that was a role. So as the actress in itself, you know,
Whatever
Yes.
you have to do to justify.
no, that makes it worse.
We are the reason that she's taking her revenge on
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
See, I would have been at the theater trying to get an HJ out of the popcorn, dude. Like, I was like, sorry, Dad, see ya. Yeah, what would have happened if he left? Would it just like the father would have killed, or like she still needs 2 other victims? Like,
I think she
See,
would have.
I think she still needs the 3 victims.
Yeah, she needs
Okay.
to.
Because if you remember, the third victim in the beginning, the victim was the couple, and then the third guy was somebody that worked for them.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I think
So
it
it
had to be
needs
3.
threes,
I
yes.
think it needs 3, and I think if there would have been a way for him to she would have drawn him back into the house somehow.
Which, like, dude, even with that setup, you're just like, oh, this person works with him. Maybe there was an affair going on, and this guy caught him and he shot him. But you know, I mean, that's like, yeah, dude, straight up, love it. That takes us to best song.
That creepy ass.
that creepy song over the
School.
fucking.
I was gonna say we actually had some good like classic metal trip.
I like
going in this
I
film.
like that one, that metal song that they were listening to at the beginning when they were doing
Yeah,
before
before-
Autopsy. Yeah,
What the hell was it?
don't remember right offhand.
Okay,
You want me to look up the soundtrack?
Yeah,
Yeah, see what pops up.
On it.
all right. Well, Scoobs is doing that. Favorite character,
I like the
Father.
dad.
I'm going
Brian
Father.
Cox.
Yeah,
Yes, but at the same time, like I feel like him and the son are like almost like they're so good together. But yeah, dude, I mean Brian Cox is just a lovable character in this, like right off the bat.
I also
All right.
forgot.
We
the-
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that were on the soundtrack. One of them is Farming Man by Michael Richard Hendricks, performed by Tennessee River Crooks. Open Up Your Heart, performed by the Hamblins. The Maze Song, written and performed by Electra Stewart and Alan Waller. Midnight Black, performed by the Temperance Movement. Love You All I Can, performed by the Bootmen. And then
Bootmen.
Saloon Raider, but it doesn't say who it's
I think
by.
it was what was it, Midnight Black or something?
Yeah,
sounds
I think it was.
familiar.
I think
it was
the
that one.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Scoops.
Yes, sir.
I was going. Oh, I also forget the first time I watched this when it was Brian Cox. I also forget that he is actually the first legitimate Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, in
Manhunter 1986. That he was the first Hannibal Lecter, and he's actually really good in the role.
His best role,
So-
Super Troopers.
I was like,
thank
Troopers
you.
is
I
great.
was waiting
Yeah.
for somebody to say the Chief and Super Troopers, man.
No, Super Troopers. He's great in, but he was still very good as a Hannibal Lecter, so I give him that too.
I mean, I also liked him as Stryker and X.
I was gonna say Stryker and X-Men. Yeah.
He was a dick.
Yeah.
He was.
You're like, how dare you do that to Wolverine? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Best question, honestly, of the evening: was it scary?
Yes.
Very much so.
Oh,
I feel like this
100%.
is a solid one that we can all unanimously say yes.
Not even a question.
Does it hold up today? Honestly, probably better than when it came
It
out.
holds up better today than it did in
Yes.
2016.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It wasn't appreciated in its time.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't, and it's getting it now.
I mean, sometimes that happens, right?
It
all
happened with
loved
the, it happened with the Thing.
Right. I was gonna say we all love the Thing, but when that first dropped out, man, like
That
we
was
were
just
there, so.
people.
You're fine.
No worries, Scoops.
Dude, you're fine. Don't even. Yeah.
All right.
You're good, bro.
That takes us to the acting.
Top
100% solid, dude.
Top.
She played a dead body perfectly.
She did though, man.
A plus plus.
You honestly still fell for her just in those shots of her face alone.
Yeah.
So
I felt something when looking at her face.
You
That's
weren't
for
looking
sure.
at her face when you
That
felt-
ain't
what?
right.
no, righty.
Tease.
No.
You're like friggin' Will Smith in Bad Boys 2, looking at the tits on the corpse, going, "I ain't doing nothing," but you're looking.
Mike. She's got titties, Mike.
Man, have some dignity.
Cinematography, boys.
Oh, it was
good.
shot.
It was
beautifully.
extremely
It
well.
was great.
Mhm.
Extremely well done. Like there was some really great, especially when they used the mirrors.
Oh, I
Yours
love
were
that.
solid. Opening spin shot into the house was solid, just because you were just like, "What the fuck is happening?" I think, yeah, even just the autopsy procedure in itself, right? Like all the random, like especially when she's fully open and the top down and stuff like that. Like
Mhm.
it's just
Even the lighting, when you barely see the corpses walking, you can just they're covered in shadow for the majority of it, just to add to the
Yeah.
creepiness.
So I did read something too, and I apologize if you said it before, but it was like they didn't use any. They wanted to use dark colors on this entire set, just so she stood out that much more with like her porcelain white skin. So it was just like almost looked otherworldly, I guess. At that point, I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Actually,
And she
fucking
did.
does."
It worked. I mean, she's
Mhm.
no white.
That takes us to the premise. I
Yep.
fucking loved it, man.
Yeah,
Oh, the premise is fucking phenomenal.
It pulls you in like almost like a fucking, I don't know, like an unsolved mystery kind of thing or something like that. Where you're like,
Yep.
ooh, and
Yeah.
man, you are just going the whole way. You're just like, what is this? It wasn't until they like maybe a little bit before they actually announced that she was a witch that I was like, is she a witch, dude? And then it was just like, oh shit. But Brodie says one of those corpses reminded me of the male autopsy corpse that runs around in his boat.
Oh my
Fair.
god.
He's a gangly motherfucker, dude.
It's like you're
Was
not
the-
wrong.
And was the climax satisfying?
The climax was
Absolutely.
fucked up.
every part of
Yeah,
this movie
fucked
was
up,
satisfying.
but satisfying.
It's fucked up, but satisfying. Yes.
Okay. Do I even have to ask? We're probably gonna rewind this motherfucker.
Rewind it.
Absolutely rewind.
Yeah, rewind. Put it on the shelf. It already is there, and I'll take it back off.
All right. Once again, Brodie started us off with a 4.5. So, Mr. Amone, what do you got for me,
It's
brother?
a 5. It's a 5. I'm
Oh,
going
5
higher
from
than
Bob.
Brodie. It's
All
a
right.
5. It's a 5.
I'm the same.
Okay, Scoob's 5. Okay. Chad
Dude,
Eddie?
I haven't been this wrapped up in a movie and pleasantly surprised since we watched like Host or Hush. So it's a 5 for me as well.
Oh shit, dude. Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man. I do enjoy it. This was the third time I've watched it. It doesn't feel like it's stale by the time, like, for this many times.
No.
I like the runtime. It's pretty short.
Oh, it's perfect
It's
runtime.
not, yeah, it's not like overly, it's not stupid.
Mhm.
Like Gene even said, the runtime's spot on.
Oh, fucking it. I'm
That
trying
needs to be one of the questions. Did we enjoy the runtime?
to, dude, for real.
Huh.
I mean, goddamn, dude.
You lowballed yourself, Brody. You definitely
You might have.
change
You
it.
might have.
You can change it. It hasn't been solidified yet. I'm still like deciding because like I almost want to give it a 5, but I feel like it's just not at
What does your
White
gut tell
effect.
you? What does your gut tell you?
like 4.7.
Gotta go with a 4.7.
4.7.
Go
And
with
it's not
4.7.
and it's
4.7
not
is
even
not a
like-
bad score.
And,
That's
and I
fine.
can't even explain why it's not a perfect 5 because I really don't know because like everything fucking hits in this movie amazing. So
I said that's your gut.
Everything hits. The cinematography's great. The runtime's perfect. The story's excellent. There's no plot holes in the story.
There's no
Actor's
downtime.
choice. I mean, there's never a time where you're looking at your
No,
phone like, oh
there
my God, or
isn't.
looking at your watch. Hurry up, hurry up. That's why I give it a 5.
okay.
Same.
No, that's
I can't,
that's
I
fair,
can't
man.
disagree.
Yeah. That's
I
why
remember
I'm there
even
too.
watching it the first time, dude, and telling you guys how excited I was after watching it. I'm like, I can't believe I fucking slept on this movie for so fucking long.
Yeah.
So that being said, with everybody's combined score, we have a 4.8.
Very.
Fair.
So
Very
I would say
respectable.
That's not
yeah, man,
beautiful.
100%. Brodie, once again, thank you for throwing this on the list so we could enjoy this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. thank
I'm
you
very happy
much.
that Chad Daddy got to enjoy it finally.
I'm very glad I got to enjoy it as much as you guys did. You know,
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I
Now.
agree with that.
To suck the enjoyment out of the room, what are we doing next week? Because I don't know how well that pick is going to be following this one.
Next week was going to be Bobby's pick of Clown, but Bobby will be on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to hold off on that and switch it around. So next week is the Collector, a Big Johnny D pick.
Yeah, so I'm going to apologize in advance because I've only seen this once and it's been a long time.
I remember watching it.
I was very shocked when I watched it. I liked it. And
it's always been on my radar. So
you've never seen it?
I have not.
It's I'm in John's shoes. It's been a long.
It's been a long time,
probably
since
a
I've watched
decade,
it,
easily,
it's
if not longer.
You know what you should do, Bob? Since you're not going to be here, you should watch it early, and that way you give us a score.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it tomorrow, so that way I can have the score and everything ready.
Okay, so the Collector right now is on. Oh shit! Fuck, it's everywhere, dude. Tubi, Pluto, Zumo, Roku, Plex, all that good shit.
I'm sitting here just scratching my wrist, trying to figure out why the hell it's itching. I completely forgot to tell you guys this story. So this morning,
you got herpes
on my wrist.
Oh, anytime it
I'm
can go anywhere.
Some, poison ivy.
No, this morning, my son wants to go get donuts for breakfast. So we go to the store, get donuts, come back in. As we're walking in, I hear a buzzing sound. And I'm like, oh, it's either a bee or a fly came in with us. My son is terrified of bees. And apparently it's on his back. And he starts immediately freaking the fuck out, running and screaming. And he comes back in holding his neck. It's, it stung me. And he's like, okay, wait, it actually didn't hurt that much. So a bumblebee stung him. I did not know this. Bumblebees can sting multiple times.
Yep.
So then the motherfucker comes at me and gets on my shirt, immediately stings me in the belly, and then I'm trying to shoo it away, and it gets on my wrist and stings me in the fucking wrist.
Wait, I thought bumblebees lost their stinger after this.
Honeybees do. Honeybees do.
I'm sorry. Okay, yes. I apologize. Yes, it is honeybees.
When my dad was a kid, there was a bumblebee nest and the yard across where he was playing. My grandma told me this story multiple times. And him and his friends were out there playing or something. And I don't know what the hell he did. They were playing football or something. And he got the bright idea that he was going to throw the football at the bee's nest. And he threw it. And he got attacked multiple times by the bumblebees. My grandma said that his face was swollen because they attacked his face. And they just kept stinging him and stinging him.
And bumblebees are normally like the most calm bees ever. Like you really have to piss them off. But yeah, he got me stung this morning.
Yeah.
Wait, now a bumblebee is not a carpenter bee, correct?
Right.
Okay.
No,
carpenter bees.
Because like I got carpenter bees a lot, dude, and they're big and dumb too. But
we have a shit ton of bumblebees because the bushes we had beside the house had these big flowers, and the bumblebees love them.
Nice, dude. Sweet. Well, except for the stinging part. That's not so.
Oh, I don't know why I'm saying this now.
By all means, man. Nerd.
If anybody has not seen Weapons, please go check it out. It is wild, but we were intrigued the whole time. It was good. Really
solid.
Good. They're already in talks of a prequel for one of the characters. That's how well it's doing right now.
Is that the ant or something? Some ant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I mean, but when you watch the movie, you go,
the movie was ruined for me.
I want
TikTok ruined the movie for me.
Oh, really?
See,
Spoiled
it? Man, you went through TikTok, man. You went through TikTok, man.
That sucks.
I almost ruined it for you boys.
But I think we also have to discuss something else that happened in the last week. I think you all know what we're talking about here.
All right, so we're already over 2 hours, and it's bullshit that we're going to fucking mention it, but Sweet Revenge, is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, I totally forgot about that already.
So did I.
But see, that's how I know. I just had to bring it up. Like, I want to hear it.
All I'm going to say is,
come on.
Gene,
props on making a short film. Props on making a short film. Others have done it way better.
Okay, here, I'll say this right now. Gore, good.
Awesome.
I like Gore. Kills, pretty solid.
What we saw. What we saw.
Atmosphere.
I still liked it. I still liked it.
Atmosphere was there.
Good. I actually kind of like the idea of where the story is potentially going. Maybe not so much the execution
hate-
of it.
I hate
Why?
that idea.
I like
I
it.
will say it. I don't. No, because now
Curse of the Lake,
No.
baby.
It does
don't
kind of
like it.
make sense when you look.
fuck that.
I
no,
think that
it's not.
I think
don't like
this is something that's going to be set up in Crystal Lake. in
I
this
do
series.
too.
And I think that's going to be their way of trying to explain how Jason was resurrected and how he keeps coming back.
But then I want every character from the series to come back
It's
right
how many
now.
are
I'm
killed
sorry,
in the
I
lake?
don't like it.
Yes.
There's actually 4 different people that have also gone
Who?
dead in the lake.
Part 7, I know that.
Yeah. And he came back.
Part 7,
She
No,
brought
wait,
him back.
no.
though.
Gina's
the naked
father.
girl.
He
The
only
naked
came
girl.
back because of
Did he, though?
telekinesis.
No.
Telekinesis
yes,
doesn't
he
do
did.
that.
No.
Then
I'm
then-
talking
does
about
it?
the
yes, it
naked
does.
girl he
It
drags
did it
down.
for him, and it did it for Jason. I'll
Remember,
argue
he
that.
drags her down, breaks her neck, and pulls her out from the shore. She's butt ass naked. That's the one I was talking about. In part 7.
Oh.
Yeah, she legit dies in the
Yeah.
lake. And I would say, is it part 3? What's the raft? The raft one. 2?
Part 4.
Yeah,
4?
part 4. That's
Yeah.
part 4.
Okay,
That's
so
part
raft,
4.
right? That's lake.
But she wasn't drowned in the lake.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not necessarily killed. Maybe you have to be drowned.
You
in
have
the
to
lake?
purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Fuck yeah, you
That was
do.
coming.
Once again, okay. I will say though,
No.
it was shot pretty solidly. Like shot wise, it was decent. I hated the blatant advertisement. I get it, but Jesus Christ, this feels.
It was like that
okay.
scene in Wayne's World.
I was gonna go with
That was
I was
way
gonna
better
go with Attack
though.
on Tomatoes too. But yeah,
Well, that
same
too.
difference.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
difference.
same difference.
It's, but that mask, man. That mask is
Terrible.
straight poo.
terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. Listen, you know what the other issue is, and I said it in the chat. I said people are liking it. I'm not saying you can't. Please like it all you want. You're liking it because it's the first thing in 16 years that a fucking
Yeah, but you know what? It
studio
made me want
gave
to. It just made me want to go watch like Never Hike Alone.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to go watch a fan film. That's
Oh,
way
I would watch. Yeah,
because like straight up, we all.
yeah.
I can't call this a fan film because it's not, but that's exactly what it feels like.
It does. It really does.
Well, I mean, and if it has nothing to do with the movies that are coming out or the show, if it's just a standalone, then that's what it is. It's just a fan film.
And that's fine if its only reason for existing is to just get the buzz going, because it clearly is, right? It's doing it if that's what it's meant to do. Like we're talking about it, a lot of people have talked about it. But with this whole Jason universe, they've already announced what, a sequel to 09. Plus we got the series. Plus they're gonna probably have some other, because like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking weird, man. Because what, like New Line owns the rights to the name,
Well,
but then
no,
Paramount
Paramount does. Paramount owns the rights to the name. Jason Universe owns the right to Jason and Hockey Mask. Victor Miller owns the rights to pretty much everything in the first.
so Pamela
script,
and
movie,
okay, yeah.
Pamela, but he also owns movie rights here in the U.S.
See,
Jason Universe has movie rights here, but that's if it's a Jason
these
movie.
fucks
Not
are so fucking
Friday the-
greedy that they just can't come together and
I swear to
realize
God,
that
yeah.
there's so much money just waiting behind a dam to be released for this shit. If you do it
Well,
right.
when you also had someone who didn't give someone their due diligence for a bunch of years, I would be a little sour too, to a degree.
I agree. It's just
I know it's like it's
the
hard.
problem for me is it feels like, man, if this, and I know you guys said kind of the same thing, if this is any future indication of what we are getting for the Jason universe, I kind of don't even want it. And maybe that's wrong
all
to
right, so
say.
here's
But it's just
here's exactly how it literally goes. So Victor Miller has Pamela Voorhees, Jason as a boy, and he has original film in the U.S. Sean S. Cunningham or Jason Universe, because right now there's even a thing if he's even actually involved in that. It's Jason as an adult. Original film is outside the U.S. He gets sequels and the Hockey Mask, but he cannot use the title Friday the 13th. Pamela and Jason as a boy could never be used in anything they make.
what in the fuck, dude? This just gonna be
That's-
so just like
I,
weirdly just split apart and just
So it almost sounds like Jason Universe almost has to be completely separate from the Crystal Lake series we're getting, because they're clearly using Pamela.
and here's the
I
thing.
thought it was
also,
all
it
under
actually,
the
and
same
Larry
moniker
Zerner.
under the Jason universe. I thought that was the whole idea.
Well,
Or am I
so
wrong?
Larry Zerner just also said this too. So I'm reading this too. To his knowledge, all of the rights are now jointly owned by Jason Universe, with the exception of the Friday the 13th title, which is owned. And actually, you were right.
Called
It is
it.
New Line. New Line bought it from Paramount. Sean is not involved. It's whoever was at San Diego Comic-Con. I can't pronounce their last names. Victor Miller and Victor's lawyer. Those are the three parties that are involved.
That's why we're getting a sequel to 09
Sean
with
is
the
not.
fucking with New Line. That's I mean they already which but if they don't have control on the mask, unless they do with that variation,
I'm willing to bet.
They're gonna go back to Sackhead.
The only thing that's not jointly owned is the title. New Line
right,
owns
but they're the ones that did 09.
Everything
right?
else right now. Yes, everything
They're
right
planning
now
on-
besides a title is jointly owned by Universe and Victor Miller. So those are the two that are dealing with each other. It's not Sean and Victor anymore, at least as of right now.
I don't know, man.
So
I don't know.
So basically,
it's going to be interesting.
Hey, you know what? They said we're getting a new video game, so let's be positive for that. Let's hope that actually fucking happens.
We're getting a
I
sequel
want
to
that.
09.
Right.
I'll
if
take
it goes
that.
back to Sackhead Jason, I'm fine with fucking that, dude. Just give me some fucking sweetness of that shit. Obviously, bring back Mears for that too. Like, do it right.
Yeah, don't bring someone else to play.
Let
his
him
role.
do that
Please
fucking
do
shit
not.
again.
Agreed.
100%. What else was there? There was video game, movie. I mean, series. I'm not. Even though I'm not a series guy, I will probably check that out because it's like I feel like I have to.
Oh yeah, dude, it's hot
Yeah.
Jason's mama. Yeah,
That's right. That's why I was just like, it's Velma, dude.
it's
Yeah.
Mommy Voorhees.
It is Mommy Voorhees.
I was gonna say her name from Grandma's
That's a
Boy, but I don't
mummy.
remember it. She was just hot in Grandma's Boy. So
Hot and everything.
I know everything. Hawkeye's wife.
But I felt we had to get that
All
out.
right. Well, we
regardless.
are at
Yeah, we're way past
12.
the All right. So next
Yes.
week we are doing The Collector. Once again, I apologize if this is not your flick going into it, or maybe you'll like it. We'll see. I know it's kind of gruesome from what I remember correctly. But other than that, Bob, you want to start us off?
This is your Killing Machine, Bobby Amon, saying please like and share us on Podbean, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you watch us. I will see you all in 2 weeks. And yes, that is true. I will see you all in 2 weeks. Watch The Collector next week, and I will have a score for you boys. So enjoy, and talk to you motherfuckers later.
This is your host with the ghost, Lord Skibacabra, saying join us for The Collector next Monday. But before that, join myself and my wife, Melody, as we start our brand new podcast called The Crypt of Cringe. Shameless plug here, boys. Sorry. Where we will be reviewing the worst movies ever made, not just horror movies. We're going to dive into every single possible horrible movie that we can watch. And
you were just going
shit.
You're just going
Oh, that's
MST3K.
Fun.
It's
You're just
gonna be
watching
bad.
bad movies.
God damn.
We're watching bad movies, but we're starting off our very first episode. I don't know if it's going to be this Thursday or Sunday because she's off of work on Thursdays and Sundays. So I don't know if it'll be Thursday or Sunday that we'll probably watch the movie on Thursday and then get the episode out on Sundays. But the first episode will be my bomb pick for next year,
No.
War of the Worlds.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
wait, Tom Cruise?
Ice Cube.
Oh, the new one.
Why?
That
Why
new
would
hunk
you
of
subject
shit.
yourselves to that?
I'm going to have to watch it twice, 3 times now at this point.
What? Oh God! Why would you do that?
Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
you have fun with that one, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
So where can we find that, by the way?
We're going to put it out everywhere. We're going to live stream it, and then I'll upload it to Podbean. So it'll be on Podbean. It'll be on Apple. It'll be Spotify. Everywhere you can consume your podcast, we will be there.
Love it.
Let us
Awesome.
know. I want to see this.
Yeah.
And if you boys ever want to join and watch a shitty horror movie or movie in general, you're more than welcome to be on.
Let me know when you do the Notebook. I'll be on.
Fuck yeah, I love that movie.
Dude, if we
It
could
is
do,
good.
if we could do,
I'm not
Black-
gonna lie, it is good.
I mean, I'll join for a movie. Just
Okay,
gotta
I
get
got
it.
one for. I got one for you right now.
I'll do it. I'm
Black
there.
Superman with Master P.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Dude, it is so bad.
Yeah. So I have a list. I have a list compiled of. I did horror films first.
That's easy. That's an easy bracket.
You know, it's a very easy bracket. So, but she wanted to start with, and this is her idea. This is her baby. I just was down for it. So, yeah,
Nice.
another podcast coming. So,
Hell yeah, buddy.
stay tuned.
All right.
Chad
All right,
Daddy.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, way down here on the Chattahoochee, saying, "Join us next week for the Collector." I really know nothing about it, so I got nothing else to say. Yep. Fresh, clean slate.
That's
Fresh meat. All right. I
Come
like
get
it.
collected.
And I'm your not so mean Fluff Master Supreme saying thank you once again, Gorehounds, for joining us for another fantastic episode of the Goremore Podcast. You know where to find us. You know how to share us. Please do. We love you for it. We love you regardless. And yeah, Collector next weekend. I apologize in
me.
advance. And
Gene's got it right there. Mac and me.
Oh God,
that movie's
that
amazing.
wheelchair
What are you
scene.
talking about?
Yeah, that's so great.
Yeah,
Thank
amazing
you,
for a
Red.
fucking McDonald's commercial.
Fucking hate it. Yeah, it is. But no, Collector next week, and come back with your thoughts, good or bad. Other than that, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Corpse titties. Corpse titties.